Goy doara beluntinenei Medan Michoba Bagwar lotier Bungwana tepin waka maibe Bugwan ganjet we purnere kakade Dol kwanka werke chimanching bil kol keka La drama la da la tela medirna tide twok Goy doara beluntinenei Alentia bedol nen ngar keretor Kachinyitu wakwer ketor Tadong tarjad muang kamang tenung nasmal Mandong jaga wika wajator ngarke Wika mupoda ke Chidara kon tiang kamal La tela medirna chide twok Goy doara beluntinenei Wanwari jani You Wanwari jani ka You Wanwari kane You Wanwari kane ka You Nakonga maman You Nakonga madong You Nakonga maga You Nakola nagaram ke You Nakokorpan En kurtelepek Rach moja tijalpek Wakur purnelana kamkon Rach bukonung malo Wakur yang wich wemelenye Bunu pala kurba waites Wakur wana kurpel bichinga Baby the chup chendan Wakur wich guru delwal Nang na mal bagates Wakur maidan guru delgor Nang na mal bagates Wakur wich guru dup to go Nang na mal bagates Wakur wana kurpel bichinga Baby the chup chendan Wakur wana rolling the Congo Menan the chup chendan Wakur wana rolling the Congo Menan the chup chendan Wakur woo 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 Yang jauh dari celoi deja, cona kan mana konjatu. Jikain doar yang lo, yang jauh dari celoi deja, cona kan mana konjatu. Jong yang le, yang jauh dari celoi deja, cona kan mana konjatu. Kala kagawe, yang jauh dari celoi deja, cona kan mana konjatu. Do yang Yang jore chloy rejap Chona gan manu konjatu Kana kel ke yabul Yang jore chloy rejap Chona gan manu konjatu Kware yana kware cheng Yang jore chloy rejap Chona gan manu konjatu Kware cheng Yang jore chloy rejap Chona gan manu konjatu Kware cheng Yang jore chloy rejap Chona gan manu konjatu Kurtelepek Rach moja tijalpek Wakur purnelana kamkon Rach bukonung malo Wakur yang wich wemelenye Bunu pala kurba wites Wakur wana kurpel bichinga Baby the chup chendan Wakur wich guru delwal Nang na mal bagates Wakur maidan guru delgora Nang na mal bagates Wakur wich guru dup to go Nang na mal bagates Wakur wana kurpel bichinga Baby the chup chendan Wakur wana rolling the Congo Menan the chup chendan Wakur wana rolling the Congo Menan the chup chendan Wakur woo 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 Nora woo 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 Nora woo 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 Nora korkal
Mal me go ga tiang en gai bul kan Nas News Network am che jonya walle en yan cheo gai gar wit ngai kon ka social media te ka New York State te USA chu ka ke ram na ka social media along ka tin one I think ka we che bio ga je philosopher una ka English term la ra ka tin one yung we mon dia live ye anything temafale so che consider la philosophy of mine philosopher of mine. So again, we don't get deal long. I hope deal too smart. Rami ngay tin one long. Jara educate tin one. Chakwan ben ka Nas News Network again the same topic. Nating one lot sometime, but la ka never private. Ka lot of about life. We talk a lot private. Ram kel ngay kona ka kon jikeng well known. I hope deal ngay kona kon dia. Sometimes khi những quay đi quay cái quay là thì cái group theo con cô sometimes đi ra quay cái ta thì cái là cái act đầu tiên cô cần think cái act way đi ăn quay là lắm thì ta đầu tiên đi quay cái yong nhưng quay là quay cái think cái đi quay một là quay cái chữ yong which mean you learn a lot in mind and then by quay chữ yong by quay chữ thì chứ nào nó cái thì nó còn rồi đủ cô they use their mind me use their mind long cô cái mind những cái one thế nào bây giờ là giáo có cái na bị chiang đó điền mi cố thi cái biểu điền bây giờ and walle right này cái dân topic cái đông chào gor gor mà cái tông nát cái English cái please share the show cô bây giờ cái này có kiên tam god bên yo bên link bên chiang mi thi cái nhân chiều có bữa anh dân long có qua bên à thi cái then the right cái time unlimited the way do back lang je maybe bela English cái tông nát well I think don't be I percentage by English language cái way đông là feel comfortable cái language của cái gì it's okay ngay tôi nói long before that nít yang Canals News Network là ba cái đông Gambela Ethiopia ku Gambela take insecurity all the time cái kind of talk but we joke probably tomorrow what to get time one on one wale Memorial Day for North America cái United States in particular Memorial Day ko kon week law Monday ko kon dia tam le long 90% of people chukle the material wal let can am gun security with it can some companies they don't give a damn you have to they can I schedule go ba double pay ke jimi let ke chang wala ka so you get the money chang mi chi holiday chemes and piani agent topic dan bana luin gen yang gambela ke chang the dien I hope you nego ken kan lat bo ban ko topic dan so che loina te the nyan chiu gai gar which ku chi ben wala Canals News Network a long time ku ken ben ai tega enran la chera karwa de ke way we mon bro we karwa do before ken go ken bro identify bro we jin bi ni bi ko gur kan more kan gur be nga be wani na mandien no the let's go on until the last kid the third generation mi ko ne then de kon kula ti ko do we mon to yogadi but ko tram te ga ke again we mon ke lula ram ben ke char we kine chiri chaka je bi char ke we mon bi ta to kon de bi ta bi bi ben ni al ke charu ke ta te we mon how kuna chaka bi ko ten la de dial ten ko to kan ka bong ne kan den we ke YouTube ke dia ru ni dial ngona assumption tele exact 100% media truth ko tram me to we mon ngot ke tek mi de tek mi de gulu ti we mon chaka rodi anything te lat kon kan dial alaw la kana be ke charu jiran ke we mon ke yon bio and walla ka yene diala don kon dial kon believer me included chen ke ko yan critic ke Christian sometimes but that's my life and I'm a critic kala wala ko chi odi o yan my nature and walla right kon ga yan question ke neno do we know God knowingly or assumingly ngay kon ko ngai ngai ke ngai du ka mun loje ko tong nuari maybe kan lu ke we dong di ngaje ngay kon kut ka ngay ke ki ngay diu ka kalau do we know God knowingly or assuming English language namo ajan topic like ko bene ti nyong wan never ke ti nyong wan ba sometimes don't but to get deep inside this ti binyan chio ka plan ke bio de man ngay we continue here the show magur beni yo ben topic mi shit ken me ko na debate ko community dan ko kon dia kon believe what debate we mon ke lo ke English language hi Anna Nana Male Nana I hope yeah with you thank you coach Ben and tamme topic mi shit ken la ja debate we mon ke lo chi kon ko mu wor ke YouTube wor ke new ke media ke news ni ke dia what debate ba Christian no mi pastor ba hello ba philosopher no mi atheist ki a believer ki Muslim mi scholar ki Christian mi scholar ba ka no big debate sometimes te mo la ba mi du chien ke we la ko ngwa ko ga no ti dial ba ka debate ka ko mi na dan mi cha du ko debate la oh nak wi de year no alam brain cha block but they'll work well with it has to go differ far too far. We need to go. She may tell you go where like what within a dream something brain the G and to what the and go brain a universe. That you are the universe. Yin point the universe. Yin and yin we mourn and we mourn. The yin we mourn go brain do a world. Yin near la ring la we got a deal like too far because to take a dream. What happened? To like it ring the war. Why? Because you are universe. You are exploring the universe. Dunijal, nal gana pin. Ko chiro ter pin. Ko to kon pin. To kon de nial bo. To kon der bo. Te pin mi duor tin mi dai mananan. To kon gu. To kon ke in between. Chimi yore idul. La chunga der ki something chung der mi chipen. Jata te ko wi mo te kon. Ko to kon ke rei tain dor ke kon ju wi mon blue planet. Una ka pai we we mon to kon tin ba tele few. That's why now work is una tin exactly ki una pen ka mu una ka mu na we don't know for sure. And time to make it short ben and time jene nyan chiu on dial kon believer ban me da kana apairanda dori nam dara tel ko mangai baby imitate kene de ram ka chi mari ki ko min me chi ngutin tram dap tel believer kon dial da kon lai eti mi karan nge ko ra chi roi den mai na mo ge shoot ko symbol ba yanga ke ko wimon ko ne dial chat man chat wuni baran mo ge shoot ko your identification ba nge ko ra mi kan nge ko ra chi roi den ti dial tin bi be je wimon bika been observed and then bika scan and then bika no widu ajen kula wi tinga ka tege ti wo mi chi paru chi o je jien cherew jare brain ka we brain bro read gur mi chi lanu wala ka 20 years ago banga be team ngak ten oh chao team wo je la rode chere scan ja po ja ka brain go brain huge unlimited tele limit chere ka universe ko kon wi mon kon universe fine kon anything quite scan the brain liu wi je tel me ko paru tele chang chi chang ru cherat ko te ti wan ti che block ti ngai and then ja jo mi block ben bi lo ti run ke mol ka ko brain unlimited all right nyan chiu one ka topic da ka ngai du ke your explanation ke ngai du bi before be explain bi lar ke way blar jamo yin ngai ji ko ka ngai ke ke ngai ji ko ngai du ka
Thank you for welcoming me in your show. And it's very good topics. So, and these are the topics that interest me a lot, instead of, the political issues or the religion issues. I mean, when the topic about source, about God, these are the things that I have interest in a lot. And I appreciate you inviting me to your show. So for anybody that may not know me, I'm Nyancheo Guy Gadwich. And I do have a show on YouTube and Facebook. So I don't have a lot of followers, but the message get out. And I've been doing this show for many years. So the question was given to all of us, and you usually gonna be answered based on your experience on Earth and how you observe the Earth. The same thing, the Newton, which is one of the philosophers European, or Einstein, or anybody, they answer the questions about energy, about God, based on their experience, what happened to them, what they see. So some of us, they think deep. Some of us, they think medium. Some of us, they think very shallow. Some people have very small thought. When the deep thought come, your belief just block you, not to refuse you from even accept that thought at all. So the deep thinkers, which will be some of the philosopher in our planet, give us the definition of what we should know about God, about things. Then they told us how the world was formed and everything. So I appreciate your welcoming here, and I'm gonna put my thought in. And the question is, ngay con quote ngay con quote ngay ka kia ngay điều ka ngay con quote ngay ka kia ngay điều ka alo ngay you quote ka point du ka loy du ka charo ke liwa lo tele mu guji dei lo kiyo ta anga je ta go so shendi o je ta ke ta go wang no mo ngay ka nga je ta go wang no mo nga je wida. Okay, if you want to cut it out, I know, leave wida alone. So no mo ngay ka ngay con cột ka ngay je mo ke ngay con cột ka ngay dio ka do me di we so chi nga je go so di we je. So then be research, me share research, and then the take work will be ngay ben be answer be object me share answer be chu ngay ka ngay ka. In English it's gonna go, do we know God? Do we know God knowingly or assumingly? Assumingly will be the deal. Again, dung deal ka. Ngay con cột ka deal ke ngay con cột ka talk lang ngay talk. So that's the question. If I just gonna go globally. All the religion on the planet, most of them, 90% of them, there may be few. 90% of the people on the planet, only 10% left now. It to be 100%. So all these people, including myself, ngay con quote kia ngay ken quote ke ngay deal ka. Our churches, our community, our way of living, tindi alat kon ke we mon mukwala dong de ka nyin ko ke ngay kon ke ngay deal ka chi ngay ka ko mun ngay kon ke chi ngay ka chi mga ta wuje ke ta ko then when you know something ngay ka, then you will act like what you know. Then ngay kon ko ke ngay ka, then we will act like God. So therefore ngay kon ke ngay deal ka jan ku yen ko we mon na kon dial ke kwal kon yin kon ke moy ko re ko chi kon ngay agwa dio con này bạn ngay con này dạ tin là ma bạn ku con act lấy điều cái đàn chỉ con act lấy ngay cái đàn của cô. And if I want to just a little bit dive deep ngu de con ngay ngu de lu kun trong one day cái thế we mon cái ngay cái door cái điều. So de mar ko cái lu kun trong one we mon cái liu chỉ cần go đi bukan ye con nghe cái nghĩ ni mà dong bang hai ke je ko lu kun dia go kan power take ke ko ji we mo dia ta mi kon ko chu ngai ke ngai de ngai anga de lo akon so any gwa mi chu tin ke gwa mi chuang tin gwa mi ti tin da lo akon mi xiao ro mi ne dio ke ne wan gwa ke le xiao ma de ma ni ko the take ji ko the take and then de pa tong she de take lo akon mi take o dong wa na ngi ke ko chi kon ko ngai ke ngai ke but ko di ko ne je nyo ko lo lu kun ma ko dong ko ngai te kon ngai de o ma di de ma ket kon di kon bible kwen kon miracle bi kon ke li beke so aje no je re dio ko na mo ne yin duo mi tie je duo ke dio chama la shuba donc mo to choba math ko dio bo mi chi ye ku da tin ke dia la gwa to ni ne donc be mo yo de to donc be mo shen mo gwa ko run dang di ke donc be mo ke business to le ba math so mo de bi nyoko le long ko donc video mo ba ko le so mo ngai duo ka ngai tu ko ngai ka cha gu de ko la shwa le ni mo ngai je ngai je la duel ela dole lati ngaji in green in tin dia ton kwa connect la ke dole ka so taram dong ni le bi nyodo belen na man ko ngaji ya pishul ba ne so mengai kon ko bengai ka taram de ran le ko dong ibe ben bay bulat ko ke bu la ko do bayu lat ko da bay la right ko taram do dien ko di issue ngani reidu di ju tong lene de so de kon de la ne and then Catholic church de issue tane dong wolwa ko ko dong chicken yo bil je ko mi dang ne to wolwa ko sha ko ngani ne dia.
Oh,
that's my point of view there.
Yeah, that's good explanation. What okay. Here is the question. Wouldn't it? Plan go ku chỉ bên kêu chỉ những cô giáo tin cái ngay điều cái cái thứ ngay cái which mean chỉ bên cái conclusion này one tin chiêu cái dụ này đua ba tin ngay chả nên cái giáo tiếp bên nào vậy cái thế mình để ngay cái điều bảo vệ ngay cái then cái ta thì con vì muốn chứ còn nói được này thì những one we can do cái này thuộc chỉ cần về là ngay tiếp có đó ngay điều cái gul bot kan dial ngai but mi chi do ngai ngai ke okay chi tiếp chi rai ke je chi ti nen ka len ngai ke ngai điều ke ke believe ke what is belief system believe ni dia abne ngun de ngun ni ko ngai ngun de ka len ngun je ngun de nial kan dial ke edu ku kan point the nen dia ngun ni je u ne chi mi cha la de abne ke ji de ba Muhammad kan ko ja when ke Buddha Judaism could the alton belief system in the alton that could human on a rune in the alpen work a sham can the work at you ka mi quite and teaching a deed me look kun the al ka Islam belief system ke lo chi Christian ko ade makwana keep bismo ku the way ethical and the belief system ko nangi ke jamo ke luak ko dama ke any religious gathering na cha mtina teno ngai ke na du ne ke way ko ja tin dar po mu na lu now je ke je na Christian way na Islam way and Christian way wo ke ko in the same system a teaching a deed mom ko na ngai je ko ja tin ka ngai ka ko ke je ki chi ngai je mo ke ne ke ngai du ka ngu ko na la ngai ke way mo you cannot believe 100% without questioning Tana chat go me put question below the year ka community me right now in particular me you we could debate karan ka ku ti door ko ja tin ja ni te le ba ka then one ku ne before ba bi ko think the more one ku ne can believe system in the alta create ni we can na believe ko na do into way ka ngai ka pan dien ba ko the dien a way toward a community organization could more something with a budget. Which the Canadian one be you big Jackson Canadian belief system work away don't be you make a jet. And way nang but Canadian job in a way radiant to community Africa. A way toward God we do Bujan Querco, Military became Chibuwa. The much of all any one ran a young Luran to can no more Canadian believe very long on. Lao ko da lao chana ko la ta loi chana ko ti ko won nyam ko kun lia ka tam ti kon lu ni ti lu jok just we ka emotion mi chana ko religion emotion and then too much very deep so mi ja ngi emotion da ja wi da dong loi very deep kal ku bi malling be nang wa ba mi wa ka question ka ti ja ko ne ngu ngi ka na ke belief system ni dia lo ko we ngi na je ki ngai du ngu kuna la kon bin ko ngai du enu kana de believe na me ngai ka joy je ngai du ka ku point ko kanan la ne ra mi ji ji ne de ngai na ne ki ko kon ngai kon ke whether ki kon de land thing ti kan land tin kona ngai ke we kan land ke and then ba ta na de ngai ne me ngai ke mi lu ke ting ma dora and then bu je gine ji de ti chung dia de kon bi de shui bi de cha that's the Christian way again way ja kon ngai so why ke we do ngu ngai ke na ke ngai du ko mo ngai ta de ngai du ka why ba believe ne di mo
well I'm going to can put in answer take a midong de le expand a little bit where she lag into a tidial mungaji do nganga and what can topic, but the question is why the religion are fooling us, you know. But she won't want to yeah, you said nganga mungaji do along ngi ko loy do ke ngi mangwa. So lao bu point and then be sure and then the right kaji be a you know, to look kan part ngi but mình don't do what a math or lapage math and read them on about it. So and ngay point to money ke right be load be a load. Radiant dia they are jump te radiant bo. Cái jump chỉ còn nên. Don't be con feel be ok but kept but here then jana jump. Cái jump thì jump mi wini be right bin chuang be right cái gì. But ngồi để ngay gì vậy? Cái ngay cái it jump thing. To take a little second nature, teach you doing then, catch you there, but ting edgy, it got thin, can a chimwa ngay do. So no matter the Martin Medical to keep your mind a little bit open, take a teach you quote chuck. We want to la win and they to don't see the nanga point do, but could approve they do a night, young Mudong, Kenny, and then Kenny, but ngay yatin. So no matter part of the ngay nature. Cut to continue the take a skill of that skill to know that everybody got a scale for that. They have it just activated. Con mangie na religion mon cái ngay điều ga lemu. So man don't để con mặt cái nhà mình can explain. And religion may to we mon is a non-profit organization. And non-profit organization is help themselves to be donate money for their business to work. And the non-profit organization I shall we mon again non-profit organization then. And the manager register on the world they have a business EIN. So these are they didn't take any money. You man go jail ko brand or jack. So me dong shiram bu ko ngi bang dong bi la gok me tel ne du gure ketele you know dong bi nga jo take over ko now ngi ko but ngi do dien che ba ngi lwa ko. But ngi lwa ko take interest ko dong be ngi ka right for the money ke be nyodo ko diemu but take you to jiga core take a benefit me jiga core whether ku benefit do be amoyo ke ku benefit do be ye kun kula ye ko be aka loje ko be right ko lenga ke ngoda ba je kenela energy ko yin mi ko kam energy ni xiang ko pala xiang ke be ben kan xiang bi be mo you know jeka vitamin ke jeka ready to go jeka and kwa energy ko kan. So therefore she will not water then. That's one way of money too before the financial or how they rob your land. That's one way I know about we more care about ne la ne ko ba ka ngai diu ka ko big organization should form non-profit organization because we could feed because you are the resources. You are the human resources. So they don't call it human resource for no reason because you the resource that this religion or organization need for their business to grow. So if you have your own business, you know, knowing God and you make it your business, so you don't need their business. So that's one big thing that they had to fool everybody. Karan Michiran fool or queer. The let go break out. Idea she come in. Go idea cook on a worry mon ke liu. Mencha come con a manacon, mencha come con a lukunukon, a kumadan. So tell a chan me to go be nedu, be a youth karade. Shimao we can idea am the dien. Kapon it could do karade. To wine no quotin to bara to don't care am come care am don't check a dingling care am don't ling. Yonkula take go inventor. Me should do invent me did. Can wine no quotin to ring it. Me don't she put you like karadu. To big bra lo big come now. Oh, by when I new invention, the new go me did lad. Ko teach it long ko bore dual ko enche kami be yo kamri et shima ria de kong teacher gar pin wunu ko ken wal ke men ko ken ibena wa. So there be easy way or down because ngaji la jin karadu e shiba bulo ko organization ni taken the restriction and restriction the entire che ko te go down ku kan control win mon ke le ko wona ga science ni la ken ya ju no ko de janene ne to ko de tenene so taram te ga longo de lar kot e de lar bu ken mial and jin kara ko duel ko la duel ko the point do ko point jen ko la duel ko ne ngoda kan lo ko the na nyutin kan ne tet so on point do agent go don bu wore point ko ra bi ngadi lo ko the ngu ki ne la ngu ki ne ke pin ngu ko bi point do ko lari mi ci ko ngai ala jin ke ngai and then tele kin mi dong mi de go kram do di mi bi moy tungwan mi ci ware machine ko la duel ko da de ji kam ngai jam gori and then de ko be share kana kel ene kon de ami rama ko ngai ke ngai re loide so de kon chu share mu kon mi de ngai kale ba brar ba kami and then be man mu du bu kon mat pen then ko na chulat but mi ci ka ben ka kwi lo ko da mi da ko le ngai ko da ni ko wo ke che bi nyo do ti ka ngai material ko re de ke de chang ko re de mi bu wang no ra mi bi te du ja ko ci ka bi nyo de so therefore don't be can jong ji lani go wi mon chu mi jeng la go ya mi am bu ku ko no mo lan mi di mi dong li bi no dong bu ma to go long ti chi lat bu ku mi am ko so chu ko da dong ku le tie ga jama ja ye wala she ban pe ma so it's form of control ko power and take a human body tell a machine mi de show so ne AI ni dia ke machine dia AI cha ku te AI mi dong la surgery la ni doctor tell a power mi take a human body mi de machine mi man la mi de show but can religion ni she can go to be power point to be ngai therefore be universe be cool access ko and machine to cool te jira point to again remial ke again turbil ke again dul mo bore mi bu ko universe ke je so tell do mo dong mo ga jira universe bu ko point machine ko du ke point do so and religion be gang ko chi power point she ba ngai so bu go power and therefore power te ji we can use the one version, mashallah. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you don't use it, then because of that can power, be go pin, then intelligent do much put the coming. She about a point to then go intelligent and can read the bigger coin down became no nampo. Come what became quaniji can I do the one bad human be labor do no bone nampo. So Mandong de my pin aquala and akulu or nampo. So I can mission point bo open bo moon ba shama kwam but decay ba recycle and point yega jen ku kon la bo ne ampot but me ngai kon ye de kon la re jom ke ye te ke ye shar ti dia lo ka jom so me chi point chi ye ko brare point e kwa ye che won me al ba we jom ko ba mo chiem te mo dora and jom point a take a dollar with go money and jom a shake with go money a dollar with go money and point and jom kula ye trade me point ko ban pen check again a country with go money ka ta ni go ton ko jom ko ja wi mo ke ku ko na ye re kon tele mo go jom so take a with go kon ba me take dollar mo ba je gwa me dong tele pointing ka jom ngai kon ta mo go tin jara trade re jom so point do yo me cha point do me chu pinya kunang cha ku de pinya cha ku nor so point ba man they when they burn you your weight weight me cha wang me chi liu ka cha wang ala nge do ke liu weight chira ke weight dap ke ji en nge de chi do be chira ke weight dap ke ji ala 6 pound or 5 pound or 10 pound based on me didi ke ku choko so ke yo me chu pinya cha ku pin ngod ba weight du bo pin mon but tan point ma kula jom ke kula ye e ken bu kula poal bi ko lo mial la gas ke la jom ke la air ke la wind so the year point and jin chelo dala la jom so she put point kula point cha no cho moon so ye and dong cho ku chira jen point am shi liu cha jom ngod mi wi ye bi o ngwe ba lo ni point du and then but we are cell feed oxygen so we are here recycling life so tell a lie me dong de lari ibu konu ni ali ke te mu dorare ba wuje ngai kone en jom dong kuna liu gas ba wo bo nyal ngode bi nyago ye ba wore ka tele jom mu gor che ke mu gor ga ke mu gor dol bi kana wuje chen na so ken kwar kon ke jilwa ko me kon ti ngi kon ko dong shi kon power shi power jiran che ngai me ko do point so therefore me shi power ma me shi ngai win mo na ta shi go akelo ko di chula na power minga ji ko ka ngaja di chula na nyen ko ngai je ge dio ajan la ko kenan so jam gwa dong de
Oh yeah, that's good. Mengi ke diu lat ko diu je diu but lat te ken lat te gur bidum je ngok ten. Ka jini right ko. Ko ngi je diu. But ba ngala ni chenga ko. All right, to go along. Ko chila ra gwa ko jini ngai ko ngai diu ko cha ngai ko. Miti je ji and the blue planet the continent the universe the deal the quality everything we can tame it don't unequal land maybe take a nature but then we don't know we can land on me la blue planet we can by ke quality we con no we don't know because I'm chụp tin con the blue planet we go to continent ngai con we call we mont on while in fact con very tiny ke galaxy we are very small chứ cái đừng mất rồi để lấy con lâu lúc quý con cái galaxy cái Milky Way đi con the blue planet the very small mấy cái đồ đi kẹp cái we em đi kẹp cái gì lịch cái đi cái ta thôi con quý con là lông very tiny compared to the one the gel cái galaxy cái cuối chứ dưới cô ta tin cái ngay cái ngay điều cả so your own view we more me te ko mi tin mi chak mi che chak your own view ka te tin karwade
we more me te ko mi tin mi shaka
ke chaka te tin karwade lo de tin ni da ro lo mi la lo ma do lo
so
we te ko mi mo ma chak elu the blue planet ke elu a wonder the universe take a check.
So to see the question, like, well, let's say a question. Let me see. I get the question. Well, take a could we more me check to win can allocate universe kit think around. So another one, Michelle, I take a me she do a check. Therefore, we have to see who make that. You have to see it physically, and then maybe so we have to see that one physically. Or the other option will be menchilar madan ki chakra karad. So in my experience, I sometimes I talk to Earth. You may think I'm weird too. I do talk to Mother Earth. In my own experience, in my way of seeing, in my way of viewing, and also in my own research, because I research these philosophers of European, Chinese, these Newtons, what are the names? Einstein's and Pythagoras, Leonardo da Vinci. So you got to start these people because they kind of describe, the world to us, and we use their sign. So don't we want to take a mishia. Therefore, machak we want to go to Bukon and NK Bukon. So in my way of seeing, we want to think karade, kia queer karade. Shimao Sharala, kia be Sharala. It's a gamishi win one chuck, then Masha win more nobody then. And chaka win more order. Fell around Milaran. Me take a longo then and kidda or win one chaka Janana Ramachaka Janashan and a commission and therefore Dini Jinden. Michian and pointer and chaka win one, then Dini Jin come a win more chap 10 euro, quality chap cooler which. So that will be the facts behind that. But ngay kon tell ramaran mi dit men de la win mo me le me ta tin ta ñu ko observe te de ko la tell it. And chaka win mo na order ngay kon ke experience kon tin ti to gre point kon. Because the win mo quarter lat kon ke experience it in baraida. Ko tell ramadit Kajan ka win mon ko mu win mon me chakrod ki mu gwe me chakrod tara medit so therefore ko dini jana win mon and tara ngaje chakrod ma en chakrod be ko la kuang re ganke ki re linike ki re pinike and then action again then become result kula no de kula ngaji di ki de kula di win mon chakrod di so en chakrod ko create karade and energy ki jom ki te
chol ko ne ko chol ko ne te chol ko ne jom you know te tin jene cha la Bible bo te jwe wi pini en jom te jwe wi mon gele you know tara ma dini jen de la ta ku kama dong chak jom o ke be chak piwoni so en mane kana science no de kana lari ko ngore kla kana ne e cha wi mon ngore ken ko ngaje go we do the research human NASA sun simulation machine they call the Webb telescope or the James Webb telescope the telescope long minung energy mishike energy sheng mitu dung shang kana dung wi mon non ker go bikorom mishikorom to bike yeting one ki bike thought one ki energy midi kind of push out to find God to find how this thing work experience kon akende kon kamo bukono kula ngaji di en wi mon chakro di ka experience kon mu kon ka youth la wodong ka ngai dio ka chi kon wi mon de mangai so go because when ka ngai ka and then be experience ku be ku la ngai ka then wi mon be ku la ngai mi ngai ku ka ngai dio ka ta la wa mo dong de wi mon ngai ke je ko be be nyeng dio ka ra re point du ka point ko mo dong ta dio de sen and you dong bi char baro re gere met ke ba gere met bi ku ngai re du ka ngai ka and then du ku la nyodo wi mon chakro de di ke be di ke to ke di ka tin bara re du
Okay. La pud la ja la de mention. You know ko jatin te ko.
Well, when you say quote the big word, don't they shulari ye te jump energy anima dong kungwa ja te wi mona. So ko tell away me dong they chol again, then you call it chol ko. That's what I refer to.
Oh, okay. Ye mi chiran lu what does when your observation
Again, scientifically to me, we follow the sign. When you die, the point la pot, the share pot, and then but pew to bra, pew to point, because we pin more in la pew. And then bring ukula chiga moon, because ke by chambutin la maya chama moon ke blow mon. And then the gas and don't call it a year cooler jump, the gas, but I make a pot, you call a point cooler red, and the gas below meal, below jump. So scientifically, that's how your body break down. The gas go back to the air for people to use, to breathe, to use at the gas warehouse or recycling, whatever that is. And then the people would pini into we more, and then bring Raymond Kibashama a day more time thing. That's the one way, to see it scientifically, facts and other corner in our eye as a recycle come completion. But for us to say, Mukwalari, Miki Yen, they point, and then, she year winning, and why you open. So for me to be able to even experience that, to even explain that, and why he yield to no mention year, they point. So, and that they could have a me tell ye, and then I your why he yield to no. Me I may tell ye, but any year, Mitch Amu year 1 year, Muku use we mourn. So she can tell you. So that question will come from the mind. It won't come from the heart. That will mind asking the question: if I die, and year ko year quality ko, if you won't make it, and you may again put pointer. They could watch year she chat watch it. Kia me don't you don't like it. Ko jin mi shi ko ngai re du kan ngai ngai an mo de ken ni liu and then bilia can take bi ngai mo de ken ni liu so therefore mi shi kan ngai de daro biliu an mo de ken ni liu in other word mi biliu an mo de ken ni liu bi cherku bi ga wo ke bi ga liu ke bi shi ka bangat an mo de ken ni liu ti take and then bi wo re ye ko re take ko and tema but you take we mon ke ba ngwa ngat we mon la nyu ko so nyu ko la tane ko shiga ngai mishi gwa let chop ke ponchi again ko pondi la re turbil ke re nyal ke machindu mishi man ye de ponyo mishi ponchi again then ko ngai ko ngai men gwa ma de shu ngai gwa bi yeutina shi de tiram de I will conclude my thing like that because there's no any man on the planet will say yes uni gwa che point by thing and if we do it scientifically she ma la ke na modong the gas mi shi point je pot liu the gas bo re jam the piu bi ko pin mon chi re me lo nye ke ngak chi bra pin mon bring bo lo pin ke ba cham kom de tian te pin and then ye chu nyalo ke jom chu nyalo ke gather chu nyalo it's going to back to recycle. It will create. That's what it does on the planet.
Okay, yeah. Ku na me gura ba na te ni ke tin wan kra mate mate an ngai mato bi share kana ku en te ke mate ke ngwa ki topic me very deep te le kon ngai ke tin wan te de na ku lo but way will la tin no ngai wrong and then next generation bi le ben they will push more chata ji kon wan kon kan wan do kon man do kon ka le want to get better understanding kon ground kon to and then next generation they will be better than us mo kon ngur ke biara medi we way lat gadamo tindi ben kemen lat kon me beken no gar badil to get the researcher to go to the PhD ni professor to go to bungi we mon ke lu ka ga nuari kenya nuari dol nuari so beken ground dik to kon dalaga so tama to kon
one don kon kan kon la nyalong ka technology
no kan kon lain bade no kan kan ngak la kan ke technology man lat ke video computer all this kan
kan video lat but ngai kan ko the math then kon ko mi shi ka right ko ke shi ka right ke year ke shi ka right ke nature mo shi kan te la kan ke atyak kon te la kon len chung wan ti alo ku kon pal ka pan di ko mo de shi mangor kon che chu
yeah jan man dia na won that's very deep mi kiran lu a point lu ki ye lu ki de kan rodin ki ye ci loy nya ki point do de tel mi ye ke je ko ye ro chun ka point lu ka go lu ni point ki lu ni ye
well de kon ko la ye jom energy ki you know a thought ki jom gen energy tele energy milu la che nya no de but che la ma ko but che ma le but che la ma te da so ka jan jom ko kon mai kon dia la ma ja kon ja te goni so example miti ka turbil an turbilu she jin turbil so me ja turbil pim turbil de ci take accident so she carry turbil then turbil ba je ba bara turbil then bu ko turbil de ke ro la turbil de so she ka point du turbilu en ye ku point la jaga tege ki ma go point la me da ko ye ku wore and then bara je tal kon lel ngu dab ga tina menene so again ku point occupy ala dole so therefore mi ci tiap ka ci nen ka ci ngwech mi ci point mi ngwaji ka tiap ka nen mi ci ta so am point mai ko kwa turbil so mi ci point dong ci te jwi ci dul je you know ci la go so therefore it will have to be abandoned or recycling and then ye ke jom you know better jom and then that power is still going it will still create you know ko anga take a very creation of energy cannot get lost or cannot mix with that energy with other energy without identify itself so there's a very distinction energy me to point out ke ye the point on who can identify long sha de la ye ku jin bol ka ye ka be ko mix but where energy ke le dong they use la ke but they use la ke but take identity ko take a fingerprint ni fingerprint che ke fingerprint am de den che jom and jom fingerprint ru am de den share ke je so mishi energy do mishi gen to lo mi al recycle it's gonna still have the information ke data ke tin cha gor de ye ko du ala ye man to let it point so those energy gonna go back and pretty might carry on your essence because she is physical in the first place a jom ke energy and then she physical she design so the physical experience so will be right bigger to care the jump kanang and then recycle regeneration reincarnation and much you go create that energy so liu point and point jam mankula ye into they do you know
jam ro de pun chun ga point lo liu ko tel mi ko ya tik ku kan en nget ro ko je me ke lu man jom tin jen ko lo kap chong no right tam jom na ye de mon ku jom yen jom ban te ngwan go jidu bara jidu te go nga jom ban ngeje ko jin kuli ye brain du ko tok du so ti dial to ne kan ci yen kula
jom ki ye che point test ko ba kula tere ko ba kula ngaje o dong te ke physical.
Okay, all right. But at the end of the your observation the Milky Way galaxy kamonti ñu one blue planet te yeden ga Milky Way galaxy te kon tin ko kon tiny kan man di de riwro ke le man ko ngadu wil man wien pingelu Milky Way galaxy kon tiny te kon yede kon blue planet te diala kon kal kelani we don't even know ko nan ke long ke yu ta ngai we don't tam ngai we don't know maybe take a human being take a planet there ko ka planet ngan dia to we don't know maybe take a human ti chit ko kon ti chere kon ke ti kon chere ko kon ko blue planet da kon ju mo no take piu maybe take a blue planet there me take piu but ti kon ti nan kon long dina jal ka 10 20 years krenya kina chuptin ke too far ta de show tel tan on de show
you need the speed of light
ta de show that's why I take a word take a dream bring a long te wa bi chup u pe ga dar be ke rijin
lu jo point
ke your observation we je kan planet dial ton maybe take a human ke ko kon ke je ka chak dien chengal planet dien ki mate kon blue planet de ke your observation
well share on my Bible, the basic thing, because I'm going to go to basic, because sometimes when I share it, y'all are going to get lost. Share and then, she could not check a shed. You couldn't walk check a shed. So, we more did it. Qua pelling the alien pin me con painted, a con species to con laga jigger. Right, me don't can him then. Miss you pin year ocean between native con, right to conquer, quite what the con be on any can him. Makwaga and opinion, I'll imagine in the sky. So we might know because I don't know. I'm quite sitting one crate, a year, sitting one crate, TB with Monde, Rain can be a good experience. So I'm going to kind of complete answer. One example I'm going to use, let's say, I'm going to use Poindu. Jin Poindu, teach you all the cell, take a jidu. Can sell to one to cook a move, go down, big a point jatic. Aquala can sell to Tony Shiragana, near Tianteredu. Go sell Johnny, like a Corodian, big knocker a Corodian, look at a Corodian, Michi kept a virus, big a let can the alcan can communicate, she got your conjure, channel let can one of the other wide way. So take a nay, K cell, K darium, Chitteredu, to write Corodian a chitty go big a joy, keeping me jagger, we can joy point. So therefore, I'm quite your gin planet. And then the planet at the end of and take a point to go to a big take you to believe. So there are different species of your cell that live and but some of them die every day, some of them got birth every day, they renew every day in your body. So point planet, a planet indeed, but cool take. Let get a me. Human con, Kate in the island, don't you win one here, you win that point, bigger letter me, ko be medid. Bakula take comedy jam call a chako or tell a meal at Tiani, table let, table medid and became a support. Human sell a point of credit lerke. Take a guard, the Nocarodian lerke move, call the planet take a G, Bakula Jalche Bukula Liu. And then you are much a time you take by the medid, then the planet of a pan believe. But what planet a deed, what a taking, my catin Tian rated, Tim Cola Jaco bigger let. The universe is large, it's big. The different species, mention year, keji, yom keji cook a chak or bigger to me, bigger take. Me she a tall over the match. Go and university that quality of cotton deed. Tintian God cotton deed. So me she a tall bro night and Najakula night quack. And then be drop the be a talk, and then people know down the point of my liu, which young big a year we mourn. Bang big alco can you not your Buddha park and many the cool today, the Makul Jago beat it. She is salad sell cook for Jate Radu. Many can sell to go to lucky. No quantity here, the chap. Come take a name radu to let a lot of boom boom, where can I chang katara you to pay ke ko bu plan na kula janga ji bu kula take so ko ni ngai tor ma chi ko na ngai a quick corner therefore ngai kon ko ke ngai diu ka ko ku ku ni ma tor ma ke me ngai je te na ire je mi re point which all day riam du ti la ju ye wo ke mi chi do talk you know bu ken ngoj no bu ken mo energy ko bi ngoj bro bar bu gwa mu dong chi re ke che bu jitin and then they kon go je point bu kon dil ko mu gwa tin bu ni chere go tin bu ni met mu gwa tin then therefore bu do chu ngai ke ngai je kula ne so to come to conclusion there's many species, there's many planets around us. But the point do a machine, we don't keep a Latin in machine, and she let machine and be could you go with it? No more day you go to be a practice. Miti jing can a practice will be new. Brunang ray bit commission can yen but chinin tijan. So man charu kisher could big universe while teen you a tijan. And then metin you tijan can then do a be and then can then middle day and she might then je metin ko metin she to control she didn't conscious you know unconscious but me she be access allo ku conscious then therefore be travel ka universe going to nan while tin you re point she mala travel metin be ye ku big again do go nan ku gwa wotino ko tinin ka she aware we can do that while to kon jen kan to do a do kan mo dong kan nyot kon jilu kuni ke religion and power and take je dong di win mon ko ngaji di metine de kokien tin ke tele kokien ko ti ke machine la point du men de ko nyodo bo wi mon ke re wa ke liu bi ko ne de je mi ko wa ka re je mi chen ku ko ra je re je mi ko ra create yen ko ra ta ne and take one thing when you go Martin take a video me share record la point experiment a point video ma te pon te tin pon ma che camera wa le bank Africa je cha pon cha ko ke te video ma te je tel video de ku nya record so video ma che to po ki ro yi den che camera che kan che kun ham ma che kun ham na ma ham na net ke ya ma but ba ne le so while we je ka camera so me che ne le ham de ka ko je camera te ke quality one to one ti chi joy re ham de and quality of the way Katan and take a care like a Katan and let ship take a dual tan and take a young tan and aim into one. A la quelly. And then the thought come in my mind. Oh, okay. So point down then let chicken milk it win more. And then quelly who gonna check a didn't win more. Quelly can put your cooler tap and quelly she can eat tap, she can point to tap. And then point to collagen win more medical. So take am can me che joga chu po to pe do mu ye po to bai ba ke US government don't buy na and then am ti wa me jira me shar ram bo cha jo point che on ram bo ba chicken nen ko point the boy the kwale ya boy ge ke so me jira me cha ti wa cha so more ke video do bu point bi ja ne di am du ke point bi ne re me chi ne re me ku be go jo go ma bi kwale nen re je mi re point do shira ne ga mel me shar me ti an ke kwale. So it's a mind blowing when you see this experiment. It blow your mind. Quality die money. You know, boy can pack I can't call re good could misha. So the engajo I can quality one k ye to one. She to point cool tap point to equal me to one quality and rated. She am a week on we more can live me hour. A con qualanen. Go quell to can they cocken to the ray point to kick a day. I'm the point to. To point to cool tap allo chien kere point to ala jin do mutela ke teleji so you are guy one and the same so there's
okay like I was saying quelle ton dong ke len banan ke long bang dong te ne chiang tin ke
yes
ti kan kon ngai ki kon ngai
yeah
from chu tin ke tang no le nobody can reach there no nothing tin tang ngai tang no de chao an je it will never happen. Go get too far away.
And until yeah.
Third month, 1 year, how are you going to tell the that's too fast.
But the mind can travel faster than Renal. But when water then and the information while T point.
Yeah.
You can go in the mine in trouble and be read ke door be no ray share ke ring the ke universe come take a mine then be no ray point ray share do and then be become nara. So that's one way to travel the universe.
Yeah, to pass along and brain going along. Oh wow.
Path beyond the speed of light.
Yeah, light speed of light.
Light is too slow than the mind.
Yeah, that's too slow. Yeah, brain you're too fast. Anyway,
Here, man, I can't take a question and I'm just question.
You think about it, cái con idea to we want it to con human being to con cái lê cái làn to the cái làn nó con kể to con cái lê thì chừng pin mua nó to con tin này to con cái year thì chừng ni year alo thì duai tin bao đôi cái đạp cái cái cả chết con chăm con người use con tem mô có ru bảy trăm year con đi chứ con trăm cái trăm mà con bỏ cần con này rất là chụp đời là human being cho con là human being con chỉ bị gấp too much we pray God cuộc chỉ bên thì we muốn chắc cái chết đấy có all the night chắc cái chết đấy thì đi con biết ní chiang we now we pray and then mit ji cái your understanding and we pal con này we je kan lấy đi pal cái kan ya có loin cái tiếng cái anh lấy cái con đi pin muôn cô đáp cái rồi thì con do you think pal kan có thể con nào nó cái gì
and instead of a lot of it, the way my experience because I did start the animal too. I like the animal. I feel bad eating them though. I'm working now to eat them. They're very good. I do like the animals. But so the way some animal observe, my experience with animal too. These species, just my animal, medid, married. They know. They don't believe. They know. Ngay kene she can ngay kene so she mishi animal just re ro ke when what mishi mojwe la we ka mother nature be jwa ji toy be ko good ngay jwa be cham ko bu point be go we mean no more jen pale mi ji back animal and know how to relax to give the body a break so the cell inside the body will regenerate to treat themselves. They just go directly to the nature to take care of their needs. They know. But for us human, we believe, we assume, and we try to know. That's why we work so hard on praying to try to know. We can't even pick up the right leaf in the forest to eat it to make our stomach better. We have no idea about this planet. They're all medicine. We don't know. But the nature or more species that are not human, they are closer to source. And they just use source to benefit them because that's what the source there or the God there for them. When you sick, you lay down on the ground will give you a grounding. The ground will support you. It will get, there's so many vitamins in the ground that your body receives. So the earth will give them the healing, or they walk around the earth and look for the purple leaf. They know, they eat that leaf, they feel better. So they know how to connect with the God of the nature. Us, we try to know because we're in the belief system. So that's my viewing in nature. And if you view the nature deeply like that, what is that animal? That bird called raven. Raven is a very extremely spiritual bird. And raven know. So you're not going to see raven try to organize. Let me go to church. They know.
Very smart.
And they very warlike. They like to fight if you hurt them. And they also protect their family to death. And they also know how to maneuver and how to receive, to send information. So, ladial, kedial, nekene, and no dong michiteriak, la ko dumenti ye la we yedi. So they know, they just go to nature and get some help. But with us, we have to put the head down, we try to go to church, we try to be good. I mean, we don't know what we are. It's a mess.
Anyway, yeah, that's good. Other way, Madodian Jene, La Gene Chiang, Chan can con benefician, we mourn, but we mourn be good. We mourn be good. We mourn be good. We mourn be good. I think too many generations, no longer can and community, we con generation, no took done, look at two generation done. We con how many generations we don't know.
Some people they ask you what is the link. You want to tell them the link? They can go.
So
Okay.
I think a good we mon and we mon kala gun na man dong belu ya dara gun we mon de milu ran gun we mon ko eran ko kono we mon mular je we mon good. What do you experience? What do you explain ke jamo ke better way? A good we mon a deed me be good ki la gun ram kel ji yen belu ko eran we mon ne wan kan ngai wonne jin we mon jin ko ra jin we mon ko gwi do ko gwi ji
Te kweli jidu bo. Te kweli jidu. Mu go we experiment be kweli we jidu.
Eran wimon ko jin gwiji mu wiji anti wimon gu wimon ju gu la jin you die done so mular je bu tana da ken gu wimon ajen die di de me to kontine bu gu so de better I plan wimon ke gu de wimon gu
wimon de good. Cha la Bible wimon good. Ke cha ko je wimon good now ne.
wimon de bu
The more the kind of my explanation. And in one of my show long time ago, I explained the Bible, it was wrote by the man mind. The mind of the man wrote the Bible. If anything is actually operating the mind, is by the intellect or intelligence to explore itself, it's not going to be humble enough to go to the heart, to the knowing. The mind want to believe and the heart know. So if we want to Bible, we want be good is coming from the man mind because man mind have limitation. There's limitation in the man mind to access the infinite universe. And Milan we want good. Therefore, you have to be the witness that Ramadan great good could be a cool night. It would want to otherwise, there's no point in being like we want good. Me can hear good, allo good. And now, me la wood, me la scientist, ke shim la scientist, we want ke liu. Me shimi knew the good, we want good. One time, it's your own okay, we want me to talk on a good chan and ke liu, you need that and tell your own talk. Tell her me that old or that powerful, then earth, me de call out, we want be good. So animal rana good. Ko rana good take on there. We call me am the point that be mo juike don't care mo juike ba nek but liu niam dan. Am point no charging good. Tell ga dong bla dap. Kia tell am dong nyaw tal kwen. And you know kia tell do dong bla ba nyaw and chi point and a ring chi good a woman. So and then yeah, and then we all talk about here already. Good point do ko tell am dit. Me din yen ga win mon. Me da la win mon good ming te ming nge then monge win more money and nima dina jinga win more so a no guran karada ki a good point on a huma good yegara so tell win more me good it been win more the same before we came here win more the same after we left. Scientists know that, you know, and they can even tell you that win more bishing but live and then it's gonna be exploding with all the activity we're doing and then we're gonna warn ourselves out. So tell them take a capacity how big the win one is can con win one con negal win one can con negal no ta win one can con chop tin can con chop tande quick con tande then how you gonna talk about the good come with a kid do a kid ngai kele. So this your mind actually giving you a task that you cannot solve and you sit down and try to solve it. That's a waste of your intelligence.
Yeah, exactly. For sure, ku agent by the mo ku gunera and die did me can a family to go to think a few. She can die, she got adapt, she got like a con, they stay, you got a particular rep, just doing the genuine can work and lay the island, break the al cafe mon for dap the penny me, get you bagaland, cut a tongue care me, coaching. And then they got can big it. Maybe feed the coach in nature, get chakri feed the big few me, people chak. That's true. That I'm gunneran tell we mon tell ku meeting good. That you good a lot the generation that you know what go at 2 minute generation we mon take it when you can lose you year and then take it that well moon do contin again the point in a point ka tin cham con cái nyur con tin that con cái dual can the same nature take it character a chang no wal you can lose tin cái chiang tin cái này you want go ni one cái dong tin cái lưu tin đến you call a ben ka ka won mon ken de kan ko pin la ra chien me dem nial all those ke yom ke piu be pin yo chien belen be yo chien ni bela muy ke tab bela muy ke pam. That's why mun la ra le ko that's why be kon ke piu
Mular kone ye ke jom ke
ken
kut. Mular kone ye ke jom ke kut. Ye ke kut ke jom a chain. Telo kut ke jom mitekel wakel. Even 1 second, it chain. Even your body inside, how the cell work, they change, they grow, they, you cannot stay still if you are in nature. Everything is a movement. There's nothing still inside the movement of the changing. And that's what make you experience the entire galaxy universe, Earth.
All right. Anyway, yeah, it's good. Ling cha cheer yo mete ram gor bani yo bi nyan yo bi ke bi ngai bi bi bo ko a topic open topic ne dia na ngi mo kata wi mon lo bi balat topic la ne. Let me go back to the topic la ne jana un ngai ngai ko alo ngai ko ka ngai ke ngai du ka ku kon dia lo kon believe an ko ku believe ngai ke chien nen chia roi chia tiệp cho là ngay cái ngay điều cái mới điều đấy gì anh điều vậy gì bên nhau đấy anh cho là điều anh điều vậy gì ngang bên wall điều anh điều gì tụi bên mà gì anh điều vậy gì lâu bung thế đi thì dia don cho cái điều này and then ngắt cái lưu de điều okay mới quý ngắt cái mình trả lời cái Bible cái Islam ngắt điều and belief system ki ko tam hi manen meram la jene a believer number 1 point for ken nen physically ngai ke tam chinen a yin pastor a yin believer me true mai but bi ngai ke ken ko manen mulat ke to wa jen to kan tel me mat ke ten ken dial ke dew ni a jang ni ngunde ngai cha lu ngun deng kula deng ni alla kula ko ke away cha dab je ke away ek je cha chula ngun deng ni and point deng de ni alla ke ko porga and then ke lu edu de ko ni kan menen tam ye menen kon ke blue planet mitna makal island to kon ka land ko yi de to kon island Africa island Asia and Africa ke island ke bi ga North America island wo ko to again them island ke Europe no jakon ko na Africa jen them island ke pat ko mo ke ko ngwa bi garin mi jeli ko turbi li jal ke Europe di jen Africa wo Europe tele ye di jal ku di Arab world di nyori cha di galen di jal elan ke le so man daga ke way ki nature na chak ke je mete mi na chak kram char kram boru ke ne ke te wang ke ko bi na kel men miem ken te ka kel tele bi chai ni tele bi chale ngu Vietnam ken wonne ka kan dia la kel wa Japan ken same people yanta ka Africa from South Africa all the way to South Sudan we are the same black tell same thing tell the con different bi ben ka South Sudan kan Senegal bi kon de ka tuda ko ngu to kon weather made very too hot ko well maybe
to add a little bit on that too, like the people in China and Africa and and Europe. So these species, they the only one that act out of God knowing. Because let's say in all nature, if you look at the nature, they do not mix the DNA of the God. They just follow whoever look like what. If you look like that species, you are that species because that's how God created you. So they follow the God order of not mixing elephant with giraffe or not mixing lion with hyenas. So these species, they know naturally by God order, you mate with this one, you mate with this. Unless the human involved and change the animal, because the human, they the one that mixing their gene. And naturally, it's not really a nature thing to make things unless there's some problem happen. So when you create the seed just by the seed, like she bill and mind tap chia people la mind tap chia bu nuat can bill she will big a bill kel no. Now you're mixing nature, you changing the nature than the original change. but the animal are following God law, nature law more than human. As us human, we literally violate those laws because we just don't know God knowingly. We know God assumingly.
Very good. Yeah, so go time you got 1 hour. I think they were enough. You got the can you want to cover. I hope because lu jo connect topic ke chang the den you want to pick. Okay, ne dia ling tony yo just disappointed why because ya could the believe your question. Well, the more again now we more anything about the question. Me ben kamai about the question. What debate we more an idea ti ke je ti na la ti je mete ko ke te ko and then to ko so ngai kemen ba ngai ni cha ngai ni de ndang ngaro ngai je duo ka ngai ke no ngai je duo ka ngai du ka chu ka ma de ngai du gul ngai ke a to absolute truth ngai du ka chi to ki English chole a negative ki di chole chi not true ki assumption kan dial wo ke wen dial wo ke kan dial ke ki ko to ke dia wo ne ke and then ngi ko no roland en dia wo je en nga je wo ngak na malat en nga je ngak ben en dia wo je ngak en dia wo je man alem en dia wo je be dial bi to en dia wo je menan te dia pa nyu ba jien wo rol me diu ke lu chi to chu diu kan to chu ko mat
Amen. We should show up.
yeah point tu ga to so point ko che de tin ka ngai ke te tin ngai du ka kan en kana manen majin ma ken manen so that's why jen topic ne debate u biran ba bi ek plan ko ngi ko ke mi ngi ngai ke ki ngai du ka mishkila ko ngai ke do you know what will be the man bai ti ke je okay mi chiu ngai ke như ne ko ek plan ke we ken je am char aram bor ka jowde ko to di ka jin chi record ko do mi chenen bi record mi juga area da mi do to ajang bil ala record ke cell phone anything mi chen link bi record and time to be to on recording and mi chi wulen ko da la we right you have to record jowde ko mi telephone mi jowde bi record can you do that mi jara ko san mi jara ko so mi ra ko grey laga
Me, your record, but it's not going to be record. So you, the one that recording, you will be bigger than it.
Ngai laga mi nin na mo brain du jalla ko war changinien point brain ke na lu waje la da tinyo mo yen kula jen bu yudu rup ko di brain du jo gwa da dien mi ju dong gwa ma dwal tirin ga wo bu dwal bu ju yud ni ko ju dwal so mi jinien te mi no ju lu it mean u brain go ro relax kan loy bigan nam but they still talking that's why be na gwa da dien brain gwam kwilo de.
There's a guy called Elbow. He asked you to join. And a man named Elbow.
Jen abe jak abe elbow.
Okay.
Elbow.
Well, if you got the link, Mr. Elbow, the link sent to you.
Elbow ben ramkel me believer.
Okay. While we waiting, let me read what I wrote down about the ngenge kick and whatever, and then a little advice. So I wrote down, do you know God assumingly or actually or experientially? So, and then I say, when you know God knowingly or experientially, you will act God-like. Being God-like is too much responsibility for many people to do on earth. When you do not keep your word or your living word that come out of your heart, from your mouth or from your body or from your soul, therefore you are not living knowingly, you are living assumingly, and you're committing the crime on humanity. If you're a man on the planet and you say word and you cannot, a woman, and you cannot keep the word that you said, that you shared, you cannot keep it by any shape or form, whether you lie a little bit, if you say your word, your living word, and you cannot keep these words, so you living assumingly, and therefore you committing crime to the God that created you. because it's very heavy responsibility to keep your living word and stand on them. That's what more men cannot, or more women cannot do on the planet, to stand on your word. And if you can't stand on your word, so the God responsibility is too much for you. You cannot handle it. So therefore, you're going to live assumingly. You're not going to live factually or knowingly.
Cho con thực cái guest trước đáp thì nhà cho qua cô chỉ bên I hope you topic here nên cái chia được quên mình đàn before can link ni pin down. Anta mà share pin down. Ramakur ben chỉ truck ben I hope elbow đi ben mi tiga time. Cô chỉ nằm khen mình don't be bu cái chăm chứ bu cái chui chỉ có con này nhan chiều. Cô question dân này có topic cái trả lúc nào quên này. Ngay con là chui ya. Ngay con cô cái ngay ngay cái kia cái ngay điều cả. Kia do we know God knowingly or assumingly? Ngay con cô cái ngay kia cái ngay điều cả. Ngay cái kia ngay điều. Ngay con cô cái ngay cái kia ngay con cô cái ngay điều cả. Nó mò anh ngay. Any cho qua thua cô chỉ bên be your opinion be mặt cái topic cái way ngay chỉ cuộc cái mà cô thì như là anh con dia như là anh cái đó du cuộc ngay cái ngay cái ngay ngay điều cả. And welcome to
Chua cái ngay gì Charlie Winmore, ngay show do Charlie Winmore. So therefore you have the intelligence for the Winmore. We respect that.
Nyan chiều, thank you. Allow you to go. Yeah, you're going to allow you to go. You got a lot. Right, me go right more. Allow and loyalty which a break. But no more boom ka community dan. Cause con chere gwe la gwe chere me ya con luom. Malaria ya con luom je tem. Cajun generation from 80s until now, palcon different cook. Michol corner cook a different cook a palgano wall. Maquala chol truck away jog can shoot in the guy. A different cook the palcon. Yeah. So, moon out of point and cook the palcon right now. La question la beon and balacholi could be a religious key spiritual, you know. Then we get two different things, don't it? Najdem malang najde ka chan kum ngay along ajanaji ko I can't mean jam ko honestly, but assumingly when could is there. Ko kwetiran karade muchakam why I'm here talking Berlinian, you know. So chan kum ngaj de la ne ko ngaj je jenen ngaj je ke la je rather din. Okay, so chigajen community danaman metem you contribute rolling linitem I'm in the US. So ngazramoko according to educational system is show. Canadian economy didn't now and it will go right now. And then Tenerife la one is younger con to be connected in university la and cook Danega Africa alone and can Africa can take a code and talk on read la can read page medan Burayan Twitch allow you to read Barakeje. Men you know, so a normal initially spiritual belief, you know, can a religious belief get different? Catch y'all can be allowed. Yomichle Ben Bokajan is religious belief. There is too many differences in it, and Christianity Tijig one Michilo book Islamic book, based on the books. Question it now. Tell her cook. Tell me, John Point and Bishop, Canela, or a man of God, or whoever. Nobody knows, course. You know, take a wood kill Michelle and you call the John Point to go a lot. they accept. Ko
Yeah,
medan
it makes sense.
they accept no more. They lie and could allow on myself. Could tell me, me you na and la right gun cook. I'm gonna have a lot of followers. Chege gari chale meti kuicheng de chale metege pan gaga chale mkwache. Any chine dial de kor and ro make kor any shanka wa no for example ke 92 ba wun nyang bo a lot of people were following him until Chebenika eaten. Ko charo lari yakub. So ke dab ke ni jangai ke man ke na gwan. And again reason de laro nen ramachi laro human karado jin karado jila kub. So it's very simple to understand. So for example, go lenu kuntal me dan need one special tiang la ken wo dawo je tetin. Ko kuntal kana gwar ran gan malende. You know, me ne je kana my dad, chi my dad e chole ko. Ko ngaje jen. Ka ngaje man ndab. So me bi ne de ko be bi pal bi benen. Chal ga ni je la chal ni e kiri nyang cha chole kun. Okay? So we know all that la question a human being a jila ko la jin that would be true. Eje na mo. One yo bo mi chile beni yo she would do go be jiggle and take a lot of things to cha tiramadu we for example talar me dane adam me ko create ko create ko ra chwa yore ka meji ko the gwe and is lonely chwa janin chwa nyete chwa kamra. And then which I net a camera chwa make a lie another human being mula female. You know that makes sense karami ledeno. Yo we study long tiramichilo benbon and a point at the me chak jamedan chak ke laro. Again gonna shake the then to shake ke kwagale shakel kena submissive to Adam. Shake a much lilies. That band from the Bible. And then chwa lilies chwa baba kop to ko the jawi jiro. And then chwa nyegar makula lo kamra ko be shake bakula submissive to Adam. That exists right now. Jigjiga YouTube news right there on the YouTube. Kedi you Google call that band from the Bible. Chalawudi. Chawe point ne anko the tenia le chol kon choling li je Jehovah. Point the chi jangara. A cook take a god and goddess. Chiyan. Kawa a pana the ko tele shek. A teme chale joy boy. Iko the tenia lo take a shek. But take a lot of disagreement. Take a king of heaven and queen of heaven. Take a disagreement. Then kirama jalga jale. Chagrama chak the cooking of cookandaro. So kirama wo la chikaro dealing. Mukwe jaga teacher the son. There is a lot of things to do. You know, Gweje, they're not audience palpi, especially Christianity, they can't slow down. Kumi nong yak medan, telebong to one chikongo kwen. They call it a palpin. Don't quite the Bible or Amedan. Tell me now in here, like a windmon gel take a bong to one kwen. I believe they can slow down. A shit out of their child boy and man of God. He can imagine a melon. It can be we along with Jesus this and Jesus that. Where we tell her I'm not go on. So a Canadian look on preach community then. Go Shwana be back. Maybe we are Kachirun. So it's not going to look good, Kokon. Again, Martin.
That's good. Wow. Yantia, what do you think? Why don't you talk about it?
That is very good. I was just trying to comment on Adam was first wife with Lilith. I didn't know about this too. And the Lilith, I guess they say the disagreement came because the Lilith was in the bottom all the time, every time they make love. And then the Lilith said, well, Adam, let me be on the top. Why you in the bottom all the time? I get the Adam said, well, God gave me the power to be the head, so you do what I said. And Lilith said, well, God created me like you too. I have need. I need to, I need you to listen to me. And then therefore, Lilith would not listen to her husband. Then the husband called the gods and then kicked the Lilith out of the garden. But the whole thing is, we will see the topic. If we all sinner or we fight, me and you fight, and we went in front of the God that created me and also create you and then create Yacon, you think the God gonna just kick me out, the one that created me? You think it will reject me and send me to hell, or it will show me the way to be the good daughter? That'll be one question. The God not gonna come and burn you because you did something wrong. Throwing the Lilith out of the garden, that's burning her. And the God is a God of forgiveness, the God of the source, the God of the love. I mean, he would be able to just make Lilith properly. But again, as I said, the Bible is wrote by the man mind. This is story I placed by man to actually put other people's mind in a loop.
It's not the woman mind. I think I thought it's about woman mind.
Okay. Well, if a woman mind, woman could be in the garden and he will kick the man out. If it was a woman mind, you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And
that makes sense.
What I'm saying is to take God's word, we literally have to sit down. To sit down, you read the Bible, you read the other book, like the one book called the Book of Enoch. It was part of the Bible that got removed, And that Book of Enoch has so much, and it talks so much about Lilith too, And when when Eve supposed to be in the garden was Adam, there was other people outside the gardens. Who are those people? Lilith went and meet with those people and create a different world. And then you can't fight them if you come. They're very spiritual, strong. They know how to fight. Adam cannot go and fight those groups. And they was outside the Garden of Eden. And nobody talk about those in the Bibles. You know what I'm saying? So let's calm down. Let's look at this story. Let's dissect them. And then figure out ourselves and what God is. Hopefully we will come from knowing or from that was good one.
Very good. Pan wrap up. So koi taman wa. I think the one thing one touch along. I think talk about a very good point to go along to baling ne la kuiton. Any community ko kon we mo ti dung nur kara community lo any community mi te ko toke party dial ko kwa debate che je katale ta community ek pack lo be ken Christian at the same time ko no atheist ne chagwa naro well ko mi ti ga challenge community biari by bien chu biele de bum ko by challenge ne ko kente ti dunu no. Okay, that's why I'm not go na succeed ke je ti ko no good who kon ga way ken topic me ko debate we mo no good. Okay, ko ja tin ke to ko kwa de ben ni siang ka university ni professor dia lui mo bi ben ram ben ganori de ba ga pom ba ga nangwa bi right una ko Australia ben na US una Canada una Europe except Africa, but now Africa ni wangele tiken ben yal ka tin ga bom de kwa point question forget about Christianity. So
what a brother me have a different belief. Me tell somebody else like Twat seem to be join Earth. You join Earth. If there's somebody else in the audience that have a different seeing, we need to hear that.
I think we can join and especially all about me can we like gen chala tuaga jamu. So can manul work. So a lot of time one come my generation the man God jal kel ko I've been in Dima ka been pinyi the refugee camp. I was in Eton. Then can we like can all this time na me choka America. So take a ching mi che jogo na e guru na ka na le na be open and can we like. So ja jogo na time is the time of the we do like it. Kula John and dear they too late. Mekena too late kadong mood mother guaba with a luck again. Jawan chichia mo chawana cha with a luck no wall, but while we didn't knock a luck and knock.
Oh.
While we didn't knock a luck and knock, that you okay can be a wrong person about corner luck kill. Could you why young we do luck and they would talk no vida kalak. So tamamu wanyong no vida kalak a different category can you nangi ba vida laka kan vida malak. So gorne the kan vidian malak yaga and then binay to go them group ba vida wala. And dia jangan dia cha bless. Ko for example meda lawan and chien jagar kate ga ne ri ne ga de kangar la kana la ta me wona kata ko chi ga kana gara me kan ga gar ga je kana la ri they were blessed ko cha ben je ko gar ma gar ga na ga jamo kero do lo da mi je so me chi ga kana da ma la po weekend tell a lot of question they free and then ka ko cha china chup ke area cha na bu gar ga je. So again, what I compare to it, because dear but I get time we never like it. If all these questions will come true one day, bana mit ba we not like ba bana rodan go do dong bana we dan like it. Cha we dan be like ike sure one got ike ye killer road. I don't think it's gonna work.
Let me add this like way do. Okay. So ko jin twak ti ke year ke me chu wi year twak we dan la bo ke twak bu twak kan be la vi du ma but we do la ka then bu long year bro pork and then she year la ki wi mo de she chu la kan go right she la kan go acha jeng ne what pastor be chu wi mo de la pastor she bu la ran
yeah.
So if we have another person with the opposite belief, it can come to share the belief so the community can see it, that guy. Or there's no other person, then we can depart our show.
I think dia jaga ke Congo ke mana Alberta ben pada dia jabi kan bendera be ko ramkel med da cakon da do ka wedan jeni belare ne jen belare ngai ko ngai ke I think you know
that guy the time bako na confused people see you in the church and again good participant alan and teleconference but me meet you all over the church until you know it would be hard for people to understand you and a lot again is not true you are participating. Is there any reason that Midi Lana?
Yeah, a good question. Chati ke many times ke private ke public. Lana no long chati no. Ben can I take understanding it any local a community organization. Okay. A community organization. Mitake ben like local, whether an atheist, whether a Muslim, banentin. I like it, Kuba God grow up then. And then God con way baga control through religion. You can take a passion about it, they love it. So that particular issue can North America. Kawat ke lukan kon werga kon in one kaga jeli ka problem ni cha you ron ke anaga ne uken bui allow ga year pa woden nalu point kon ga miti God kon prevent ko de ti ya religion is good, a good way me baga ba fit ke so way yela community organization ku baga ba chen paktin whether an Muslim banentin ba so go en ga my bioda ke ta go we mone ken di dial den ke human thing tin ja ko ni me belief system me ke me ke dial kwala ne ke tet ko bi ka ape okay so you know be isolate ke door ko tin me chin believe no you have to go there ko human thing enter the boundary ke human thing I have to be there chen ki ben Muslim right now ko la kan do bian en ba mo ba ke ben ba ke lo Muhammad I got a culture and Gorkan better respect. Who go bagar benachi. So ni one cannot see you we could look you know a community organization right for the name dung nuri a community down telecom community and Kuga dial generation zero the jack haloko. We gotta join them. One can look one jalke like bagangi because kid so that we can keep together.
Okay. Another question is and Tama. And church attack special in our community, she can nank ke label mi di de lawan and it sound like me pel god pel ken men de kan nang niam ke choiting for example chitin te ke kemni ne gambela mala guji la no bol mi di guji ke use to alaw me ajen men de kan la ne je te la do di de kan la for example cheke wode kan deran wi long dol gor long la de i gadi ti mwande ke ngai again body participate kan yin activity ne community ne ko kien cheke wode you know di shing di depend kwa kon in bed ne den one like a time me we re shi ne kon di jing ni few people kan time ala ne ni tor kon la ga maike kine dial na lo ko ram kana bible so how de kono ko long di ke wona na de tedien wo ke jen mi chena mola de ke video nyori ke ko connective no ko la win mon.
A very good question. Che topic on mega je kanas ne na ro go me. Religion che dorandak kem tana disagree ke chala non tin wana na la religion je doran che dak kena ngi ka dual tangi na ka op ku chu tin bu ko de gwe ko de tin chana fal kay yo to du no pal yen ka ba mo bai wonang ni ane ni wana kri jeni jagan ka pa to ka pal mingi je ji fal ka chana wonna ka ba what the hell are you doing the same thing mutam bi lo ka je kene na ka kene ne ka wani ken ni ken tigang no community en ka nuari wal ramane bay boli ichi par na widon gol penyi wan na tere ji kon ko lata lo ay ba kon wo ba wona na tu religion ja daran che dak ko ngwat ke lu ko ko ne diala teni ngwan ni chang pi do community ko biena protect by next tin ko tan bi survive kien ganga ngwan ni religion tel mo lo ko right now ke tam bi kon tin moy na kon ko kon moy bor ca bom no re che choy ko ngwan dial te gambel ci an ne gambel te yi te te tar famde ne yi wana ko ndi nga joy mi di ken pocket ko ba hiengam de re bu dut ko kel ke gambel stay ne jen no do did me all the way to come no kwai no to mo that I see the go mi go ma year na de pull dem ko de mo ge see di ne dial te na go tin e see de rek Ethiopia mo gor gambel right ko la jalat ko gwa mi tel bu ko ya nektin tel ye security yen vain kun bien yu ko tin dong ne ajin both kwani ajin pastor mi ko ben bi ko put bu ko bayuna you got to do it tel ko do mo tel je bu lok ko jas bi to ka pal je to ka pal ka termine bi ker tel do yan ke bi tan loy du way nak du yo tu tel mi alten yan ke namo challenge me gur ko ne bane community right ko to ran de right now to young people you know with the man of God yeah prophet ni ne kon di ne kon te no right ko te ram ci mala ko le man am prophet ci melin a guk teleje do ti ane karan to high school ci le la en man of God yin prophet de te ci ngak la ci guji ci ko lu ti gar kel ko men dum bar ba ma ko yin dia dem ko yen ko yen prophet wo kay neno kayni kunde do ni ko lolu to ko gobla do be me kana pe ngun na be bana ta kam du kan neno kan prophesy why they are lying I think dia je bana ka criticize religion doranda cha ne dia le kan christian every day pa bulu na kan me to tola de ke man ke weekday Monday to Friday bu gor du community tam bitu ko may du ke we let we fool ta kon dial ban ka lo jok ke wala ka ngok ke cha bala ne ka ba chimina yi ka ma ko ne ku ma ko ne ti dial je ka chi o ngwan de ma ko ni ji rek le ka bi chiang gang ma yo dara
Right.
yen yen dol ko ne ko dol ko ne cha ko ne ti ma ta di ko wa chiang gang kata man liam jel kin the goodest cha ne ko ba community ba protect dun kan ne de na jo ma ko mina na ma kalkia
True.
Again, the same thing about Larke work and Naka Kana Kur, Maka, take a diri. Kanagaran, Guardian, and Guardian. Liadian, a young king at Gambella Jet for good or Makalkia and Bakon Manaka, Tijamoka, you, Chajunga Perga Manaka. Duncan Kur Materakan, you can Marodian. And then Titam Tamakot.
Can you really learn into Natke long, go Natkan Kodika go. But ka Bible and she allowed to not metal latelia, and she had a Bible in. So Muku ngat to ku palka carry did, catch you a judge bullet, and I get them day shop. Catch a lot about may tell Lord you palco the long at the land at the water to tell Loisen. So Metal tell Loy Luga, tell a quan, tell a moony, a move mua palwa, what Fiona unite care, machina will not let me. Continue a palica called Tan and one get Nindu one. That I'm a lot. And the other Jay Palcalo be organized like their military could be like their secure room, be like their bell could be their carbon could be a so none little lot, care palmetal and Elia. The agent let a corner community done. So go to Balat deal to can you need youth down to go Nani. Be a military, a join military. Maybe a Noor security force, the youth can form that because they all know it. The youth know it. You have a youth community, and then you need to form a youth security private force. So be a pal, be a cat, and then be a security doing be a young we don't be a go like. Then be a can like lot of cat being couldn't you go?
That's true. Yeah. Today I don't know about take a follow up topic about it. But I've been killing a lot of corn weekend next weekend. While Memorial Day, Monday, name one ticket. And then a good day because Bana enjoy, and then Bana get social media to and learn issue Gambella Bana inject in next topic. We're going to talk about it more detail about ad. Man naka na ka ken ta te kon very kucha ta te no wal. Back in the day 80, 87, 89, 90 chapel. It is good to Bana gap. Kuna la yen wi ni kien ten go ten kwa la produce ten kuna ben ka sidi Gambel di cheng tu te lat la cheng ram no official me te lat yin mi te lat ten di ngu go ten ka kwen ke lo ja ka countryside yen gwa kula be ka ber ka ne jab gwa la por no wal yok kong da kwa go mi yin de cheng ni da chin ko Gambel to kon dial bana point Gambel manan te ram de cheng ten ram te lat ni con này đi ăn chừng này qua thế bên cái chừng vậy chứ đây mình kia con mình chừng tên có thêm một tên như cái mình nhìn mà tâm nó đắt cú mà gor có chứ cái yêu cái par cái yêu con như vậy chứ đây mình nó đi gor rồi nhìn bút phur rồi lấy cái là yêu business thế lát cái mình gor có cái mình này đi thế là mấy tên như cái lát cái mình là có tí cái những cái bài gor đuôi lu nhìn mình nào lo có chứ gor yêu gor nó bên nào lo có tí cái yêu của anh mấy cái nó quen produce là nhìn cái gor có chứ ít cái gor thế là yêu yin chwer bu kwal lijin ka United States amala senator do you think we la poor me do talk to go no take a business take a you go na ka from go re kwar go you no go na ka go billionaire community chiya na me take nyanga chu cha de me chiya na mu to do mo go iba we ko chiya ko jalat ku me je go kwal le ten day is a very new cool ten day ta dran new cool te lam let ka ku ko mien te adel wo branu gel ko jana magaber changaram kel tiken la ber cha yo ne ka ma ko cha yo gor kine yo gor do mai ene ken wol ti wol ka yo ko ma kel ka perol o cha lo ne ku ya da mi cha o ya da ko ji ken yo gor you see the ken ji ndo ta ene gor ke ene na la ne ko le ke li do ne ka mai daga ajen no lo we ku bekan yen ganda ba hiran to la cikan ca bolo den wa nakaram keltin kem lo genda den waye ga to den waye ga lo genda den ko banal te issue ni waye ga to den alum ke biya yu ken biya mai biya ga jogu luñjo raw da ran mun da woni ko tala MP me kul kwa ne ke la nak iko la jaga ne ku me ne wa ka ban bar kor me ka bar kor noari te bar de wo ga jogon bar ke ne chan wa ka kor ken tai ke kon cha
Yeah.
kon
Ajan kon ajan ngi lo ko bo ke one dia la guji la they representing us in the government. Akan eden pid lo ko. So kera la pel jam pel changi ke Bible la pera dien mi na represent ga je shi mi to ko ji.
That's true.
Be ma so antama man la problem with community down here and we koro down here and pel ko kon jigre I don't ajen la pel ko kon ne dun ga dun dan ka dun ga ne tere to ne dun ra ma ga dun de yo bi go we
pel kai ga pel kai ga jen pere
yeah so ajen ni mo la non ko reko antama bom nori tu ko ke jen ni jamo ko and wo Christianity bon nunge ji ka Africa in general rami nunga wo mu week ni nabo is there too kan di ala lel ke bay pat ka wal baro bi bi nyogni je gol ku je no die na chen kimon all of this ajam ko la iri ni je la chen ko to kol lam ni jari di ku je no die no mo de ye ku je pel ko ki e peranan all of this near Bible mo ko ne bo de ro do ti ko gor etama kina gor go bonge nyan che I believe she gor go book right now so take a me Martin ba when me da man nyan che kana me da wi jing je gor din you know karama wo book du ko na so and ti alba cha go men move ni la move agwe ke move me be happen ke me be happen me chi talk and me be happen leran ngan tam birana la da binala gajiru ni ya kam move na me birana kam le du na talk na ni ro do ti how that happen ke cher birar karan many jin but you have them di do charbo me bi chene ga jena mo so akan dial de korora ni many lo ko mi na lo ko de ko ni choli lo ko pa mi jen will lead us to go to church which al je lo ko it's okay but when we get in the church ko ti kana la go ne ko ala church ala ko chi building ko bere du kara which is they admitting the truth you know awa mi chi wa building you know you have to represent what is in you bilana and then community now for example mi che jim pa na church ke chai mo go bi men te jim bi ji bi ne kunang ko no ko ne chen la na hulo ko no community da che men ti la ko jen go won ne go dialtin but mi te mu go mi de community da nang miam be represent the way inte ke je reda you know and more ejen kum mo de be chin no kyo bana represent ni jambo kele lar ke nunge no wala ne jambo go me bu kono bena ku ni chang ala to miam du werge ne chang kwa we ko na no yo mi chi wo kyo boy bolo me perui I don't know
yeah
don't work on
Tuak latana you can understand who and don't be ko library ngedra da dien opinion kede bele lawe 100% truth je to ga up to level the women ngedran ke time is spend ge ko ba mu go ba na tana and bible ko ala kwen ke lam ni chala ga bible ba ti dia le chala ga bible ti bible ar kon bible gorne je ga te human mi ko kon atanyen ka te ga tin ku pai dit new version ne ngora ka te ke gu writer ke theology chicken dong te wal chicken gi dit ko cha gore bay ke cha gore je ka cha ko ne dial bi gi en lako point bible ne me tribru tek dung kwen je cha ko la point da kwala la kan ala kwala kon lu ku kon we ke len we cha gore no wal ke tribru tek tan ni wanti do lako Chai edit ko banakule ba attention ba ko grab. Yin ku Bible ko ni changa cha ku ne bitam is pin ge era or ngedra da dien. This is you are a problem to yourself. And anything mi cha gor ka internet mi cha gor ko book ngedra da dien. Two times is pintin jinti nget. Something be produced we do. And then me ja go be win away God ye be ni ke way di go ta du men bera wi du Bible chi go ko ka ke be pin mon ta me God ye te ne te ke ta ti lu no wa chi me di ke be no du Bible me dun ko no ya wi di
le la ke nuore ja la ke ne mi cha do la no wal ram chiu won wa tin nam dan ken ko na nen ken ko ra ke ken ko ñu lin ko me chelat ke dong cha ko ñu ne jene chelat mi cha la no wal ko wa mi chi wa chi ko tin lin ko ne la ke ne me cha we
again
so Bible da cha we
yep exactly ki la no point e
cha we no re kana la ri na ra ke cha we ni
cái tâm chia dem la re ngủ lại na cha we ne we chi bi dia ka cha Bible la cha we ngak ku le to
yeah, and tell me you can go to resources ko kon big duck kejen because of the Bible. Ngai je tell me take a bong to go to the community dan nung be wonyam till in Bible. You know. So me da ne de kon da we ni la kon wore o don ba shiru ye the ko yo be ne tibi bi dong be te gule ni bi je be ti ji mu tibi mo bere shiku gede be mitege be ko do dien be kan telen dubu ni ga kan dial be ko do dien kan be chiu kan be tar be wunit be je be twan yo mi chi je jangwam be lel ko we were barefoot tele ti jalga na so be gur yo che wujik be wujik re ring re je be kamra be chiu be pol okay atam mi chikon berega chikon ngi jikke ken kon ngi jigan ti chedo. We found them. We don't talk about them more. We talking about Bible. Again, yo michi la wudi yo chi michi yanuri am cha nyimor cha kol ke chi nyal kol binede nyinga ne to yo micha wudi yot yo che pod yo betegram bek ngamni ke to go yo begeret we do mo yode che yode bego me jikon brega we found them ken kon ngi. Those are the questions Tinde Konka we are represent in the church. And then the go to Konga forget Kati we Kinetia Walga Kon. Yakan Gani. Katichi Katamdian dedicated Kako find a bigger pool. Chirga can pull our doctor and them. We not focus about it. We not focus about it, we focus about Bible. Ichalarga Matthew, Chalarga John, Chalarga Mu. I can not focus in yo, we end up getting it deep. After she did carry your union neck tomorrow the same thing. Binala we and about okay, but will happen someday, somewhere.
so there's
So
no
the thing that at
no
time China when got 40-60 when Nanika Binawu, many Banajan con generation very negative. So I would tell you con get burnt, be children and medan Gorga pil, be lelo con did be shing a little meat. Chikon Berega tell me China get ken con how they tawundi ye la de kwande we easy it go by manufacturing back home. You can't focus about it. In human take in the planet Earth. We not focus about them. We just want to walk up. Baola need the same Bible of yesterday. So, all these things we not representing them. Kata toka tilet konge. Can you could take a corner wrong or corner man could chop on go. You know, those are the important things in Kulari so them that we can take them to the village. Why ever something? Mite ramungo da kene jek hey chuga kwakatini chuga mamichi apoda kwaka malala ga easy jene chawu jek me chawu ka America These are the things. Many generation about the, I think that's a good way to go forward. But I don't know. It's all about God and this. Huh?
Thank
You
you.
know, Nenda la we lock up ka damanani got guy la we lock up too. So as you guys go to church, start planning these things inside the church. There's little one to God Tiana to don't they or ling a mat don't we find that. Just start planning a small plan. Then we're gonna after the show you have 10 minutes or 2 hours to do these practices, how to know the body, how to practice the skill. And then this skill will bring money. And then when you have money now, you're growing. You will build your church, you will build your hospital, you build your grocery store, you build your computer center. So we gotta plan them little by little. Even though people may try to hit your head, just make sure you go to grandpa to sew it back together and then plan again.
Thank you. Jaguar.
Yes.
Chen chào cho con take 2 hours. Nigga man talk ya. Thank you to a lot of good opinion. Yeah. Can dia go can topic go kon bana la comment dan. The next topic be katin ti kon lan mandan te ban challenge. Ram lok liang de be jidu kum ti ma kon aling. Mu lok liang de ji kum liang. Ala da kang je. So chu kon medwal katin yar kon go ni wondal ke ne mo ala ba lok. Who care? Kala radio comment ka. Chuen na gwe do thing I care. Mi je ga balla. La mu lok liang na get out. Kan won ne kum jidu. O mi ni ta ba chien ga dwal ko ba lok mi dwal li ko ne mi dwal la gwe je ga chien la. Ko ba je ne bina ga ji. Ma jin dwal li. Tum la na. Ran bi men gwe bi la ko challenge metele ko mi nan ti kon mi ga chien. Religion ba ne challenge long ni je ba ne wo. Ba ne challenge our community can be a bomb generation me cha kule we don't ja nu ga ti kai mo ko ga na ti ke Christian te le cha dien yo dwal na ke lia ai ti ko goro ne bi di ranak ai cha na gor bat changkel bo en bat bo cham ko ko nel no ranak la odi je bo wang cha na gor bo wang gor ber bat ke ga dora ting dora win ngai ko lu ni dia le lu yo
la wane ne akot gonna share your free namdu. Palo mo pal dwal. Canadian dwal palo na ta. Ci Canadian bombo.
Allah apal lam na ro den bo mu ko lam na ro.
Lam dwal ate ngong ba.
Lam na ro den ko jin mi do lan me dan mi lam di mi guk mi je ben la do la na ka ni yang go rek ma bo ko ya. Ci ne rek gor. But Christianity go no boy rek go no ngate. Rik dial de kon ga Christian de no ga tet ke banana wi kan na
pal bumbum bare ba pal dwala ba wo ba pal bumbum te action ba ko ba ko
mi te gara bo jem ko ro ko ne du te ngeng lu na de an go be lu in se banana wi ko ngang lu mo na wi ko wa te do ra. That's the confusion. Ko ko pal bu la tame e kon ni duere chiu to ngut kan na mo me ko la na chiang la system point ni chiang mi goro be kam ji chine cher che ku gar che ke do an go ne re right ko ke lu ni yang yu pal ke ku ko ne re rik ta ni na every day ko ne
wa ti ga be je mi che se jin chora jin lia ke jin ngot be dir je go ga be je
ko ma ni chiang e be pal ga Sunday kon ji do de shoot ngut nama chi me na mo
kena je go si ga ngo si ga liu si ga je go
meti me pal ko wa du me pe no ko tele du no kon chen kon du tele du me per me du ko pal ke jin go ni du ben ke ji ko men ji se je chi me ru pe ben ke ji ko go ne re
ko da kam
wa no pal ba chi go lung ne re go ne mal kon ji chung ni chung du chung
kon di chung ni anen ta mo gere ko kon di chung
di del ko bum
ke lin
kon di chung di del ko bum ke lin
donc our community Christianity the way we talk right now they don't like it, but so ti di albala re gene ke ko mo de tie gene ko o ju ko jin mo ngi je jin kon deri fix yourself, you know. Alo ngi je deri ndi nango ne ne shi do de lo ngale ma la deri ro you not serving. You're not, maybe you're not serving your family. That's a better no more. You're not serving your community. That's a better no more. Michi lo ne de kong jagate. Those are the things la dear. You know. Kata tone katichi cook good. Katicha are here. You don't have to bother cook. Ngai je te kon ka America take company na le ti le ne ke Somalia ni ke. Somalia ni ke ne claim ne ila kana wopal. Every 15 minutes, big opal chicken claim the company. Big and that come ke. So big na go bank ka lat your 15 minutes of the 15 minutes, don't go 30 minutes after. Gin you know? And no more. La na kula ti ke and
la model lo de okay la model.
So look at you can create a could but can even tell about ne Christianity ni tin kula te game ke Muslim. They hate it. Chicken no. Kama gwichi wa ko the ke. Me ko kama ka sharu ga jin Christianity chi ko kam ke yela ba pa le no because there's difference between Christian and Muslim. Kajan the only one God. Jane come religious me jane come religious me. So why do you hate it? Apal ga pala mo ko jen ajen system to jite mi ko kam bo amala pal mo na ne igen gon bir mi sharu ngut ko we and meet igen am gon chungni. I don't know me ko larim. Midi ko ala ri chen jin gon chung bo kuro representing and gon duer. I don't know, you know. So why amunyeri jera mo ke is the same religious ke ji a different name nijen ko la kana ala ri mi chala Quran and Bible is the same thing. Kira about within the Christianity boy na ni ji de take a Catholic ke 7-day Adventist ke Lutheran, ke Mu, all of these, and they're reading the same Bible and they are different in the same religious. Look, a lot of things don't make no sense.
Yep.
So anyway, alone and Birana Nanga way it is, but I think we do not deal with it. And then you can. Me you can and she nang chalar bon and take Gariala and Agbini Guai, Chelarin and itame Christian Dipuna convince on and it take a ramen noki up stair. No Guinea Chiang and a Malananga commercial young. Take it no Guinea Chiang, but take a teacher Yalaka go to Tony. Two door breaking. We break 10 commandments. Michi 10 commandment. I mean, one thing breaking. Be torture, kamai, be your mic, be lamu, but kalami get any balam ka nung lo commission, but he love you. Somebody love you can be low torture your mic, you tend you break the 10 commandment.
You sound like Khalid Yasser. Black America, which is a Christian, a Muslim. My well, I McKinnon and Nalu and Nadia Jichong, Nakuga, argument, maybe.
Yeah.
Kia Nadawa, the lady Khalid Yasser, who are yelling at the man. Joy Carlin. Would let Joy Carlin, me do 2017. And a comedian and 80th.
Religion was created to separate you from your source. I think the religion is literally created to separate you from your source because the living word of God is your body. Your body is the only living things.
Mary Johnson, Mary Johnson, I'm good Ben under Ben yelling Mala Kilego. Yeah. So
don't be different.
Yeah. The God word is a living word. If the man had to create the Bible, the God word is a body, human body. That's the only living word because they had a a Holy Ghost, a holy fire, which is your spirit that is living. So you have to put the word in the God word. You have to open them inside. The fire of the soul going to come out to live. It's not going to be in the Bible. So they took out the original living word and put in the Bible to literally separate you from whatever that you need to connect to. And people need to look at the religion deeper, because the religion teaching about the Spirit of God, and the spirituality is a shortcut to God. So they cut out the religion and they just go to Spirit directly. So the religion going to say, we're going to teach you about the Spirit. The spirituality say, well, you don't have to teach it about the Spirit. We're just going to go to Spirit and learn about it on the way. We make a mistake, it will teach us. So you have to review the religion and the spirituality, because you are the spirit inside the body. So if you want to go to the third party, the religion will be the third party. If you do it directly from your spirituality, you will go directly from your spirit to the source. If you want to go to third party, you make a left turn, and then you will go another right turn and maybe minute turn before you got back. So that was a disconnection to make you a long distant road to the God, when you can make a shortcut directly from your living word with your body to the God. So you just had to open the mind for our community. That's all.
Right.
And then why you think in America it is not really a Christianity nation, right?
Yeah, America.
Why you think they're not making a big deal out of it? They allow their constitution. They allow any religious to do whatever they want to do, even though you don't believe in it. Why you think that is?
If you know your rule and you know your rule is working, you're not going to allow anybody else to enter your rule and change your rules. But if you know your rule is not working, you're going to allow other rule to come to work so your rule can keep going.
For example, when you go to Sudan, before Sudan was a Muslim country, maybe call a rebel against them.
Yeah.
So they're making a big deal out of it. Allow me, you not really a Muslim, you in trouble.
They cut your breath,
yeah,
your testicle.
Yeah. So
And
you go to like Saudi Arabia, it's a big deal to be a Muslim. You go to other part of the world, maybe you go to Tanzania or other Uganda, both, they're making a big deal out of it. Maybe you can't even go to Sudan. You can't Christianity, but you can't make a big deal. If you're not a Christian, like Kuthi Kuala Jago Kon Medan, Baka Wang, you will I can't point you can't jig. Baka Perka can bank at that time, maybe Christianity. I watch it in my eyes. Maybe can get reaching like a young. Then now a young. One and allow me to Jignishan which are it. Me charging now with Baka Kankantin La Lelga La Kut Baka Wang, the mighty and dog. It was a big deal. You know, Christianity been a big deal got South Sudan. So me can't benefit with the man. They call on me question why it's not really a big deal out here. A pop ke whatever me chikana leli cha design ni jara me keba America me te wide. She de je gwa mo ko the dia na be wam. E ko be me je.
Yeah.
You know?
The American allow in their constitution you can believe anything you want, because they need more convert. They need to have a lot of majority.
Exactly.
The more majority you have, the power you have. And these people, because you give them a freedom, they might follow what you do a little bit because you don't restrict them. When it comes to the Islamic back home, these are a cult or the brotherhood. If you're not in our brotherhood, we have enough, then we cut you out. We kill, it's the same control, but in a different way. They both not benefiting, but it's still different way of control. The religion is a control for you not to be your God living word self. So they control your way of thinking, your way of knowing. So these are the tools to make you slow down your skill in life. So you gotta leave this tool and find out, like let's say, we need to go to know God actuality in our body, and instead of assuming. Because when you assume, that's when you join some other rules that are not godly or ordained rule because they say this rule been here for centuries. I mean, if you use, one one thing for many years, it's getting worn out. You're gonna have to update it or to change it or to do something new. Go to wal new wal, casting they go but to go to Tiana thing to don't live and get charity de sharky and mat kitchen go to wal they let kill. But go to wal can go to Tiani chicken mad kill. So the division in human mind. So there's no unity. The same thing in the Nuer community. There's a division in the mind, different belief, different way of doing things. So you're not gonna come together until there's a unity from old and young. So I can see your skill, youth, whatever you know as a good skill for community together. And then from there, unity, knowing will come. We're not going to be assuming. Okay.
Yeah, you get it right.
Yeah, that really makes sense though. But the way I look at things over here near point there, Christianity, she big deal. Anyway, Canadian tell that way, man. Allow you can capture something really serious.
That's true.
Cajun what they believe in. And which you but deeply, like with you and like can I with you and God is not living in America. Which you reality, okay. I can will tell America is another part of the world. Because you Michi we need to cocaine, don't be with Jacob with more. They just live in life with no too many resources. For example, you go to like rural places where there is no electricity, no nothing, and people are surviving. So that's where they have a feeling that God is there somewhere in those places, So alone and where the chikon bab ka lari dan ga je bana work ka right way go to lot of boom boom.
Yeah. Rajan to kan maden jimalan nya ciwa mo go long ku ne kan ne te ne ci kan wede langot kan kan le bombo chakatul ra ci kan gatul outside and jibin gi west chakatul yen kul go jogo jini ci chur africa le am ci ben go wa way chop la wi dong bi lat chur ga bi succeed ki je ne won ta ga yen ngot wo jime yalla te ne kula ne bawra ken wi ni ken kon be yalla kete Canadian yet and yet wait car live in prison 30 years 4 years so then chạy yên cái run in one đúng ra ngô được bài chữ gùa gùn cái gì bài chữ track down ngay trên em mới con role mẹ chắc chỉ cần con chắc chỉ con main influence the influence at all begin influence con ba con convert him in chiều là ba cha con nong assimilate to their community cha gar con đáp tin cha con assimilate con này bé là phải con what about God con yen kul we welcome ke white people teacher loiden ke wine outside we kon ka African teacher that's why you kon ega ga you kon wo kele ke so kan and when can ke missionary ka Africa wana convert la ne de Africa be western country ke missionary ke to kon ke te ke yo and wo ke lam ji ji na ke kinya ke Uganda we dial to wona ka wet ba ke missionary ne
missionary ke Italian
ja ro bi na ngi ke right ko ku
go to Germany
do you think they don't look they yen cha ko kata wonne ku kon nga law ka Africa ke mi ci le wonne ji ga bi jale lu you not didn't be
you ji the dep
yeah that's really true
welcome lo ete ko yam die wow kero cha welcome ngodi cha kon je kala wo widan kwe wi metod wi nya toy wi den dire lo ko ken ngi kon right ko
yeah
kan ande ponji de naga ji tali me naga ji de men dawol be cienya naga kidor ko no naga ko wi den defen ko cha wi den jayen be de european ina ga je ji cha ne ken la ngwan ken je ko je ju na ma cha wi da be yar bi alo rolun e ko ala duwe cha gar mi wodit bana mo yore yi de naga ko de pen Jerusalem dorien ko jurum ci Jerusalem ken be ni de ji de tin before ji de kanda
that's true
naga ko lim mi ta pot ponja de ja le je ja por ki duere ke kwa to jere je Italy ko ja kuna na ko dual ko ta me je je yen ta ba kam ne la ya koro ta koro ji the cup you don't
But do American, Native American, maybe European, them they do something called lynching. When they lynch you, they hang you on a cross.
A hero.
If they hang you on a cross, so the other slave gonna see it and they're not gonna fight back.
Yeah.
So that remind you when they hang, when they lynch Jesus on the cross, so there's no other Israelite gonna get up to try to fight back.
Ji the quattro cherry ku ne you Europe, you Italy. So you can gather, kuna demonstrate. Cha we da bia we da jab la ba ko ko en kun tin chi chi no lo Europe. Ko ngai ko ne Jerusalem medan cha bin bay de Italy cha na nak ne wan be be. So no guji story chi kene kum ko bana ko balai pu le yen ko we cha Africa cha brain watch. La ko lo ni lim de na uru bi cha mo go ben I change ben. En ala do president country ka ba to Sudan ko ngai ta ka yo de missionary de jak de la ka ti ya ngi de ngai tong lin de jaka USA ke missionary de group de jaka Canada ke missionary de jaka UK ke missionary de jaka ke Italy ke de jaka ke Berlin ke Germany wi nga je te ci Africa dak de missionary dak ne ko pa jo be loy jox ko loy jox ku ja ko jo loy jox lu am de te wi de ya lu akel kan dia de ko tukkan telam kale te wi da ko mi ga ne ko jo ci
you're gonna make eviction. All European eviction.
The missionary Italy. Why? Per missionary Jaga Italy ben Africa, South Sudan. Again, the same thing Jaga missionary right for Jesus Christian community South Sudan. Oh, me the point I got exchange. We couldn't go away, child, right. We couldn't be away, you never look at Europe. Kachane kunne kunya go South Sudan kana ala mission na nan kuike kana kuike dia ha na wanga le bane Africa ne
very good yeah ala antege mi chale ne tege church Somalia church but somewhere in California kan ngai kon Somalia teleke Christianity tega gari jikul ben ke paper Somalia missionary alone and church of California somewhere over there ya gulu teje Somalia ne ken and a missionary ne in California bin anka right kan todian ne gwe mai na ni tinirim na lunga parking lot
Christian
Kaju te binang ngati binang ke Somalia ajani yes eno mo ajan nongkur pian did it allow chi jiga wona dolwal
wallahi ko ngai de nang jabu ago no you
yeah so that's the reason why allow ka we don't talk me religious cap corner la kona kebla very serious Chimagwe Somalia check the Muslim check up seriously. Like jala politics jamo, ka jala believing jala lawa jala kobo. You know, the same thing. Baka to Sudan na. Lawa na Christianity jala kodano ka jala bia politics kon. You know, the same ka we the kokiene. So Latin kong baga pel bagwe ni je jala culture, jala politics, jala everything. You know,
and religion in the world problem.
So America ngwa mwichi lera manen nyinge. You may choice time ben we loco. And nothing to do with your career and lady. Huh?
So we are about America. They all work with Kodong did tell a guy to work with.
Tell a guy true.
Right.
Give the Akula tea with the people all work with.
Oh, again. Cheramit good can it social gathering, Canada corn. Allowing and the appeal board go out again. But when they get busy doing their thing. Let it menguri be nang. So I can't deal the con that we can put them together. You know, Michi now lock up they lay 50-50. They let the Bible and then then the new community they represent bo. So chaga dia pal.
You got it right.
Well, we go to 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think nobody else is agreeing with us.
Yeah, I think they are na. Yeah, don't you con mob along, I believe. Yeah, don't it could be a Ramadib in the Dara for Yalaga Gago. Yeah.
Yeah, then I major Jack don't ben go ben. So anyway, I think can the deal for like deal, any deal of 5 ben telling Jack a long 2 hours. I write negative question don't Jack we topic done. Do we know God knowingly? Key assumingly. Jen topic native general long ki nyan ki right tin to right track bunch of whatever matin Jack to go check add. A good topic to debate sometime kun bana talk kan micha talk bana da ku talk to ko daro talk du kan talk tu talk du te cham kan talk tu te chui ko gul but ko talk but ko gul talk du ko bangai e talk du ko women che talk tu ko bangai tram da question kit ka pai mi jal ke ko chung wel ka mon kan pai kan e dia le ka per ka jen same thing everywhere we want to begin the same thing. The much question a talk. And you have put me appeal a talk. Blue sky quality a talk an idea. Chung come on an idea. Pew come on an idea. To talk on the chaka dispute, come to what cheer. Kidim and Tamaka USA. We not you banang ke chung ma chole chung and you get the same chung ye tin the same chung bu ku tin nyal kon bo pin kon dia huge okay get the same chung ku no more indisputable truth me come on kan ne you meant anything so talk to ga kan talk du ga cha ga dem jenu ne men allow ko ti ko na ngai ke ngai ke ko ngai kon ke ngai du ga dio ko ni je I think, God, we more the the man. I take a message. When the look and then who cook around. I come in now, Lou Brand got the dark to be laying a berg of you do. Cadava, you got he put Yatin. The token deal can do. All right? And Nick on a judge, you might judge in Agor. He Canadian scientist that name of learn. And Chim again the power puller aja rom ti dial ne al rom ti dial
Take a question when you go to it. Ala question mo dia ja chaparu je ne one. Metakre biji kam ne dan. Allow the kula pen ke 2000. Talaran and ne mi ki runu ti chi go tok. Ke chaben cholo millennium, right? So chawan and chanang go ne don't do win mon good. Kie don't take a meat because the new allow pen ke 2000. It was a tough time Canadian one what area it happened. But lenga jabo we dong the same thing. Kanamo it was brought from the church, from a general religious thing. Allow and more Chakula Bumpeladi. Come my question. Can you lock here? I updated me to after telling me to call the new agent 2008 done. May to prove anything take up by police talk here. So and no more there could lose rami take a research in the church. Kirami take a go Canadian here lat. Go la long. Ladja long up and the thin down over pentinele a la millennium a 2000. It was a tough time. Near turn up here conning a man in a con allow live nearly allow it like you're no con for move a pentin when I live go chalare local. So make a good a candor when happen. what is it? Kaliang la yana linga jam matam la ko la wi lo ko ke dong la bong yin ji lo ko.
allow we mon na me na mtek year 2024 cha chang na je pop Italian pop Roman pop Gregory chắc ron to 2024 me to chắc cái 1582 to be exact. Let me see the record. Chắc cái 1582 we mon de to 1582 year 1582 nên chắc là de we mon tam ngay tug ma Roman Catholic tin de kan de kan mess up ti yek de kan kum ti kan gor bukan tok la Pope Gregory Pope Kedal Chrome yene beke calendar 1582 yene je to yene kulu go je Ethiopia te ga dung den gol ga meni China te dung den gol ga ma we mon tele unified year ja to calendar cha to ko yene gwini ka ta ya gwije ke yene ja pelu ya pel ja gwi I think they learn 1582 go year 1582 yene to Pope Gregory yene to个 calendar 1582 yesterday taka long tung we mo nga ngai mo emete ga rammi pe generation no ga tek de ku lati da yidi then I will different thing we can understand tram ngai to we mo 1582 yesterday taka long Roman Catholic kana la dunga
So
alawo jen point de alawo ne kana blue planet de kontine dul mi te ka dai ka ngada ka taindo ci ko te pai gwa de ma pai te le piu mi te ko kono te kon piu wan piu ka lan de kontin yen te ko kon di blue planet wan piu kan kul te ka yom to tin na le yom pot be ko weshi ko ja kon gol penye ken dini piu yen kula tek dano dung telo kon piu ci kon de tek te kon ke piu wan piu ka blue planet mu yi ko moon la naw tele piu that's why when I go suit te kon ne kon de le ri kwang ni ro ri te ko wi ko tele piu no life blue planet ni ala la ne ken wi ko universe ka inta universe wan ga long ko dia don ga len nan ga long ta de je te dia don ga dia le just ko bu kren ke ko just assumption I think it we more that to I think that to I no tell am ngeje e me ko na wi ko we na we want good now we more that you good ke luna wona na you na me chake
if we want to check what the church said, because they say in 2000 or whatever it is, we want the good kid, we want the end. So we want to take it deep in a conscious way, or the basic way of just thinking simply. So a good like we want a good ruling then. Meant you can we want it's gonna be good and woman the people are gonna have a different idea and they're gonna access God directly. So well in it's gonna end. And if they're well in end, it seems like it's end up for everybody, but it's for them specifically. Because at their time of ruling the earth with very unrighteousness and false, they know it's coming to the end, and they try to confuse you to make you scared that, oh, we are ending, but we are not there. They are ending. So we come into awakening to know the new earth of a new belief, a new knowing. Now we don't have to follow what they taught us, because it's end. Isn't that to make sense? So that's your world ending. Now the earth's children are gonna rise. So that's how the one way to see it deep, because they know the Catholic Church are ending. 20 years from now, it's not going to be a deep organized church doing anything. It's going to come to be an end. That was the beginning of awakening.
Every 5 years, oh, belief system.
Yeah. I think it do make sense. I think it do make sense. Truly, I can't they can go put into the point that chalat pane chatok chikon bia pelgurui go over the big show that time. How did it happen? Be unanke your own ways. You know, it could be true. So, and a time la largen, and for example, look on America, la large, more one of them would come to the room. For example, say Michi Beran, and ba menchale pogli job ba tech over a menchale robot in 20 years. It is happening, you know. There is the proof. 20 years up, there will be no pogli job. Robot
No,
gonna take it.
kuchongo what happened right now? Mac Anthony Brewing. Man, let energy drink indeed a connection ke well soccer team. Law Messi men kula good player tene ke contract nei. Poglim no ko chup kan janaro ke chika chageran. Chageran. Be kamera ka truck. Be ka nangala nyu kin tokten. Be ka stack. Ku order ne ko computer men guri. Palet gu numu be en order ke be ka no be ka pick be ka banang men guri be no. Law yen kya rom be chuang be kon wo. Kena ba ko. Kar jangan ram ditin berada gara poglim no company tel poglim me garan gara odien company wina mi betul wina yi okay gara odien ko chima de long poglim de ko fan accident de cha long ko too much energy to work we mon ke lo so gano lo ne lo LGB and don't ne what do you call it the company lenetin so technology ya man way lat ke je chakan kina ngoten kini ko company one that's well is changing well is
make the connection with the technology and the change or the new religion say this is the world gonna end. You were gonna make the connection.
Yeah, lingalite ke program ala remu gwa ma chobo ne bin ma happen. So they kon wonang ke way dan they can nang ke way ku nyan ke wala lad ko mi e put they can ngaj population is getting to know something ko people at time they are debating even religious mi chang e show ni chang la ram ma bele kien ke muslim but when I was a Muslim but now I'm a Christian, Muslim this, Muslim that, but I'm a Christianity but now I'm Muslim, Christian this and Christian that. So people are getting more knowledge. People are coming to know anything. So there would be no anything banal fool in a man year of 2000. They be pull and kajala kona lele bachong benedial became king. You know, it's true. A lot of people now, you know, be pull away the ten. But then the becking
Canadian jana kan la Christian jana we want a full ki Africa continent god ki continent Africa we want a full we thought America native ni tin chol kan ngadi India
yeah
second Hispanic tin be ka thought America India kan the same tribe ko right ke Hispanic ki to dien ki yan language dien ne dan ka land dien but cha ka colonize ka thought America one is Spain Spain je we me colonial kan ngadi can we young man a Portuguese Brazil cha colonize Portugal like Portuguese so we they are talking a little bit Mexico recognize Spanish you ben go let come out the United States Canada but Spanish immigrant cha deport while in fact can the native can the landowner to chol kon India
right
we New York all the way to Brazil can the same people Indian Chaka time to me Spanish. So that meant between we white people we more tikaro unite. Ko ngi ken power yen go power la yen. Roman Empire yen di. Ottoman Empire yen di. British Empire yen ke ben United States. US power yen. Power yen ka kan European. Yen ku go unite ko ki tak mai de tak tia you can power unite to against Russia and China. In canoe job you go. Sometimes don't get that code out of the African work a pelt Russia. Who African tin pel fell look and work to look at your wage and iron slave. Could you can Africa you can loot. we with Africa you can French you can do right tal no Russia that is the gen pel you can go you ne the more ne share gorge the more problem at work ku cha na ben yo cham power the yen ke whether banan nang 30 years badil yen ke cha go again kul we you unite can NATO lel can a European control European power ku cha bu joyran ko kor kan te me but quick a matter of time one think one con black people a matter of time who contact a good scientist ko na ko wi na man power no then man yo ko ti kon ti ni ko ne cha mu contact a power mi di chen ka ti kon ni ne ke European len ko na one ti kan kon ne one len kon one kon ne cha so ala wi mon ti kan nga yu ne Trump kan cham ko gwa be ne kan next 30 years from now tene be kan nyoka cham binawo ka pel mi gujira chi ya pel guru bene char be mo ka power ko biar control ko rodu namo ajen tu power chan kel bana mar ka je chan kel wi mon yi de ko mar ka je cha de destroy ko de kon ga power ajen guru ko je ko na ga shen kan ne ri cha dia te cha ti chang ne cha ri ne bo ri kan wi chi kan ba ko we they don't like we Russia kan China and drama kon ti so Sudan ko ko no we de go pai kon ben pan ni I think religion find the birthright very soon. Some part of the world, jam ki Africa kelo. Birthright out, cha go. Ko chika work religion na kana de na ngi right ko di ko muti tin di yen wi na ngi ka right de. Kane to quick ne de kan ku ji de ka jinu ko ja tin ni mo. Quick ngu bi ngaji na ko quick ne. Right ko ka a political control. By a control by a more belief system to go out in between emotion ni chiang hallelujah time ko kon bi ko ne char kon la nuer community in particular kon community lo kon challenge kama lenglid la le manan ala de matakta all right
atama chiga midwest tonight in especially ka Nebraska, let me say there's a lot of pastors season to Sudanese and one more a lot of them they like around budget me don't buy more your budget that cheap budget me long be look so again pastor me tell now about fellow Sudanese that to your fellowship tell you go to tell a direct employment move without me just a Bible. You take a Bible, take a knowledge of Bible by you moike bangajo and you qualify to take a direct knowing of God. Then there is no need of fellowship with Balo, go Sudanese in Nepal Legion by the paying them. So most of pastors working in production line. Chilling a little bird, check them no, share them no. A lot of right cook. Ika chape except con
ma atwa man take Bible chetan tin to ne yung wan chetan wan yang ni chetan ko yo ram bor jala chetan tele chetan ko mutel point cha de la chetan lingli de jen chetan number 1 ko de let do dia lui mon ke ti ya lingli che bu jitel mi jalu ko tin de la yin mi ci la na ci ma ci na ji ga nak ci kan la land bu ko no United States la ndien len ga jien kan ji duwe ru na ngi ray ko wi nak ci kan ko no blind fool kan ji duwe wu mi te duwe ci chen ti nay ci ne te men nak u ga jien ngay ko ray ko ci ko ke balle ci itanen te ko dan ko Bible ko yom die ko tin ni li te la wi mon donc to kon donc ti ga gu mi char met black America mi ja pay me dan ka yo tama ci de ma je ci kon guy ne cha mi ci ko no mi ci lat ke ne ci ndo dien ci ji ka pe ci language woy ci shoot ken ci disappear fay ka language du fay ka ci ko nim ga shoot ko min ajana je wi mo mi te la je mu da look to death yen the worst ajana kul ko ke ne cha re bom ci ling lit ko nak ko ngi ken ne de pel kay ngi ken me je ka lang lit ba je nek randu Africa ci kana nam ke Christianity cha nam e div kal ko na waga ba ji mi ku waga ba je nek randun religion te loy dan ke men te dan ke lu da sen yen the part yen way o la no wa lu ba chen ko ko net that's it yen go le li ba kon channel tin be nyen gon ku lu di chu nga yu ne inene chu dier ke men nang fo nyen dem dier ke men nang te nyen wi mo te la ko lo te ko dora ngu gor ken o yo ma jelo den dor o yo ne no ken ken kana bay for won nak ku pe na ruso no we de me ngi ken nyen wi mo te la ko lo ani te ke nyen te wi mo te ko dora ba nga jek tin ngu gor ngu te ken o ku men na wi mo ne du ngo yo ruso ne wi ne do ba ko ma dor be ken ki bi ko mi ran e president no go chu ko yu gan ko na la tu na miti ke te ko dora ja ni le li wi la do wona la ngi ye ne ne nyen wi mo te ko lo ite ko lo kwa la ba ko pale be ko le cham bana ko te ko lu te ko do na nga ko lu ko ne la lu no wal bana ko jo ne che lu jo ko na me lu ko 30 years that we want te ko do ra kan pa be
Don't lean
nga lu do
tell you
kene ko na ko nye be 30 years every year nobody until ko no go bana lu ko ndia le ne je wona ne pel lo kira nge ke kai kulu ku woni jen ke missionary ina kena goro ban kena la wi da bana nge missionary kimela ga ne mana don pass don ko re an ga bana de with it yure la ka bayen ya ka missionary ka United States
ling lini tinji kan lat wi mon tin do ling lini do ne bo tin kan lat wi mon ke leo mi ngai ne kon ko
devil number 1 kira mo ko
mi ngai ne kon ngai kan ko de kan ngai ling lini Shen Kenny can not, they're not qualified to come and teach you about God. Michigan and what they go Bob and they were.
Do not yen.
Man let can we mourn can you share money, the other what they're not qualified to teach about God whatsoever. So go don't you can go share not chicken mon china lu again example of Connery sure that's the example of that. Ko Michelin lit ben duwe lu nga je shetan ka tol ila ju ay ko bi nyura nok and then a jin chola jin ngol ka jin duwe that's the only thing you can listen otherwise you got to find another door to find God elsewhere not clearly.
Yeah, I'm so wondering ko mi je kan pastor kon dialata mi jini gweji ke tela pastor chi let ka production we ro guru bet get somewhere Talar would challenge Jerry.
Go pay Jerome.
Would challenge Jerry to Washington Kelly, again Ramios, me baga America. Oh, Jawan can it knock up. Take Sudanese cannon, Jack. The reason a lot of Janoga, need the Palco with a Miss Chamkin. A Gujaran, a pastor, Michigan, pastor, kiss, you can pastor, kiss, Manila, at Lelena. Then garam a bet jel walk over mate take the liwan garam. He's take a ton of money, you know. So again, Gujar Amichiga pastor kills Africa don't have nothing. Changan walk over the keep out or kill the macha day long. You know, here in America, 1080 child moke again that title, Tinica the same church yana pastor with that working with a lot of money. Begin your work of production.
Again, I'm sure Kongol doing that's what you are because you're not gonna have money. You go so then the other guy can see and can hear, they can take the money, and you sure can do it. You're gonna sit there and have nothing and still work in the field and try to do the God work. That's it.
Mi chia kam na me ba ja job okay tere ene kan na me tuang ken gur je mi chia mun la tuang ba ja job an chien chi tung dia chi ko tu yo mi chia cho ngai tung dia tu ba ngoi ne wo dal to
ene chi ga ja kon chan shi jong dang mor kan man
ala ke ga pa to ko ne le ka production line kel ngi je ka production la na right ke ken app wo ne de kon ba word je ba la ke ken all these things ya pa to ma cha la ke app wo che bu lo yo Gor garama je ko mongoje. Me chara take good and part of my chawala everywhere ni very close to the pastor. I was there too. Garama ju no more bad word. Go I just took dol men garama jen. Men pastor jen. Garama yellow je would more a preach in the church. I just look I just put the word and chat they could get there all day. Kia no but I like change the word next time. Let me the word related to the Bible. Begin get along. Okay. Can you got a child Chris? Me cho lunjok. Cha ben la and che ning Bible or con what you can we do can you see the la you see the che area no. Aguamo and I feel sorry man because with the chai de jo ta me jin mi chi retire ka club ni to ni chi jin ram ti chai de jo be one I be kon wo ka club ka chi club ni chi ka pan you know again the same way ka ken ki si kon mi chai title lo ko mo ti ka bet jen mi te ka jen that type of title de le chi de lo ngur wi ka production ko jin ti ka job to do we ta ma di ko kan la di bo de te will can fellow can take a tin take a hard time don't be all let mu ke can deal is a job for them ka work you paying your bill ka wa la right ko ka you working for your own bill allow winning to go ra go to deal to why don't they realize that hey it is different she reality to the God thing so chicken realize point pastor living pastor right now in Midwest.
Where look production
They do work in a production. They do.
They can let look at full time production, part time production, part time. Look like you come about chica per you in bag.
Again, that's the reason they call a lot. We talk about full time. We talk about
I live in Ramkela Gor take a 4 year. Can they con a training? We in the Alga certificate in the which means the lead degree program. I can't take a degree, but I can't take a degree, I can't take a master degree. Kalinga White Society. Do you think Mukwapel African American to begin 500 years ago? 20 years ago, do you think they could pay a local and pay union one?
A university Mandera and Nieko by right for the Ngay right for. And I didn't Nieko be right for doing it by my degree, no be a right for.
Yeah, no more. And
then Koshi go to Gora, then it's not a right for. That's a business matter.
That's exactly go do what I'm going
to let what part time, then they think it's the right one. They need
a way to confuse a community and a company youth in the Apple Connect right.
And then the right what come with a carpenter. Job a gen can acquire the attack. Come with so a business, business, and then cut a right for the show. Check and they are confused. That I'm there about paying or be like right what this is not a full business, unless you make it a business to rob people. You have to steal to just preach on Sunday and get money. You have to steal from other people, like all the religions pastor in European, they stealing from congregation. That's why they're not working part-time. But pastor they don't steal. That's why
they have no money. Who can time they need a view of his skill.
Yeah, could deal could you can complicate along so
yeah society that may good about talk about criticize but the time na go don't me year who on the alto con get more information about the system and take a thin book and logic go we are part of the society of the United States can the Western society we observe everything ko chen con cái gì ko we again thì là con ngay con kìa em bé đàn nung kan con bên luôn mẹ đi con là liên quốc ram gọi luôn na tan ko ne dia yen ni ko ko yen ni lui kon jok ling kon de ko
cha de ko kan mo ko de me ta pe la de ko bi ji ka kan la de ke cha ga de ko ci kan malich
cha go agar ti lo de te nyan chiu ni network ji kon nang ji kon de ga to na
atalo
Hello, topic me go bana create ko community dan me lo ga challenge ke challenge the best ko bana me ja do challenge ba men yer ba gwi ba wo ko bo loy ta nan te la ko ngai cha yer do ba ji no ba do criticize ke ling ling ko no bi kon ga be kon la to ku ta din jane ko chi ne wan kan ling ngai ki ga men go long enough so to ke go long yen nyan tiyo
yeah talo bi war bi kon pala ko ngai kon Jesus chi ko dan to be honest chi ko dan especially me be re da kon ga jag be ke 80s ta me be ke 80s ta ne dap already tene pal ne ku ko kieni so maybe ke yom in particular be ke 80s na wudi chali chol pong malek is a living person now in Gambela right now ajara me nang en right ko mo chali Jesus so me te mi yen bi wor mi te mi chine mu yene chine Martin Palane ka ala ne ken dunda loida ngun tam ko dong bo loida in the future but kira me ko le remni ku jere le me rebe no Jesus loida then when and rebe ko de so we can hold on the first place many in time so good more information and Palanega thank you
and then go Martin make a viewer like you say with your good dog what dog to look why did to Christianity rules here and take a lot of mashabla the missionary creed ko chore wal shali li ko tieni commissioner channel chut che lugo ba ko be real ke jara me ko lead ka gan ko sonante gan man dan wal ke bangwan che war ko be pin bo ko me sha wa gara ka mo jin ku da lead ka be bi ko do be mo be ne ran finance che chu lu le do so what the cha wang ke cha li cha ban pin china bo Christianity in my experience to look would me deed can gan man to one can ye man to one along the tieni ni ga gwa ye che ko de me wala ko do morning man kan gwan me che ban pin Christianity ga to liu ke nyun mi nga yen tien so no ma to ga chicken grow so do le pel ti did bom you know ka te ne dong la ji ga to la ka jogu te ga mi ko dun che jo yen bia chen bia ba pal bia ma le bia ba ko be ya ban pin wal si ga to no ko ga to liu de ke Christian ko sha kon banwa even now at home this is hunting people and Christian che save along ka che protect along ka chi lu jang lo bi ma le bi la mundu me chi ban pin do dong chi wa ke mun e titi e mun ti je no ko nyu wi de ko ban pin to wa ji di lo bi ane pala ka yen bi ore continue ke experience mun la gwan do no ko to la right ko kun mo no wal pin cha ban pin me Jesus ben me ja ne no Jesus ka Jesus te confusing me kan bla do go ngin ko so par ne ka ko go ne ro ba ka tok ba ka jeng okay
thank you very much right go
thank you to look keler long la na gente take more len mi cha kon uncle mi cha le kong tu ke uncle na ma che dok ke would be ko do mo ko do cha le ji mo mutpal na den so he's my uncle but che na yo one of the pond Canadian nang ku ka yo so can I get to look bo so I didn't know. I could go to
thank you family
go
dia bukan loin toy but now let it run and
ban ga another time
ban schedule chang de ban bar mo get topic go loin na
thank you good night
thank you
bye
thank you ani dia ta ma
right
antuar male la lo le ne bi loy dien gwa ogul fana guro shema
Shandan bello di magura. Mura ba mi chudun ja. Chora ba ke changan ga gamaku. Chora chang phal ba mi kai ko la mi gar ko na ba. Mui ko jan mu ga ye phal ya unya. Chora phal gan mo ne cha me ba mu ku. Song na di jegan su chen bo bi pa ye.
Karam thor male. Karam bul male la lo le na na bi loy dien gwa.
Chora bul falna. Buro chenwa. Shandan bello di magura. Mura ba mi chudun ja. Chora ba ke changan ga gamaku. Chora chang phal ba mi kai ko la mi gar ko na ba. Mui ko jan mu ga ye phal ya unya. Chora phal gan mo ne cha me ba mu ku. Song na di jegan su chen bo bi pa ye.
Karam thor male. Karam bul male. Karam thor male la lo le na na bi loy dien gwa.
Chora bul falna. Buro chenwa. Shandan bello di magura. Mura ba mi chudun ja. Chora ba ke changan ga gamaku. Chora chang phal ba mi kai ko la mi gar ko na ba. Mui ko jan mu ga ye phal ya unya. Chora phal gan mo ne cha me ba mu ku. Song na bi jegan su chen bo bi pa ye.
Kar yi kora wi. Kar yi bo da wi. Yan shu sha wi ka tung da ngwan ya kon ngai bang.
Rul shamwa. Muri ko lai. Para dori karum chwe ganiran. Sayale ne ya chwe chi ba do. Karum ne rom na gan ma ya chen ba tong.
Kar yi kora wi. Shi bo da wi yan shu sha wi ka tung da ngwan ya kon ngai bang.
Rul shamwa. Muri ko lai. Para dori karum chwe ganiran. Sayale ne ya chwe chi ba do. Karum ne rom na gan ma ya chen ba tong.
Kar yi bo da wi. Shi kora wi yan shu sha wi ka tung da ngwan ya kon ngai bang.
Rul shamwa. Muri ko lai. Para dori karum chwe ganiran. Sayale ne ya chwe chi ba do. Karum ne rom na gan ma ya chen ba tong.
Kar yi shang wi liet. Kar yi shang wi liet. Ti shang wi na ra ko ka ja na ka luk tham kien ne.
La no yu la ko ngai la king gambat. Ngai la king gambat. Chang yu phal ma bia so la.
Kar yi shang wi liet. Ti shang wi nyo na ko ka ja na ka luk tham kien ne.
La no yu la ko ngai la king gambat. Ngai la king gambat. Chang yu phal ma bia so la.
Kar yi shang wi liet. Ti shang wi nyo na ko ka ja na ka luk tham kien ne.
La no yu la ko ngai la king gambat. Ngai la king gambat. Chang yu phal ma bia so la.
Lar ka ne o ye lu wi da.
Ngai la king gambat.
Lar ka ne o ye lu mun da.
Ngai la king gambat.
Lar ka ne o ye lu wi da.
Ngai la king gambat.
Lar ka ne o ye lu ro la.
Ngai la king gambat. Ngai la king gambat. Chang yu phal ma bia so la.
Lar ka ne o ye lu wi da.
Ngai la king gambat.
Lar ka ne o ye lu wi da.
Ngai la king gambat.
Lar ka ne o ye lu do ra.
Ngai la king gambat. Ngai la king gambat. Chang yu phal ma bia so la.
Yezga pirkina pirka. Yezga pirkina pirka. Yezga Benkimun. Yezga Amerika. Yezga Obama. Yezga pirkina pirka. Yezga pirkina pirka. Yezga Benkimun. Yezga Amerika. Yezga Obama. Yen South Africa Tegron Kadida ya nung jitnu bin nuri Namo biyan chachang dong gamanu Chakwara yen South Africa Tegron Kadida ya nung jitnu bin nuri Namo biyan chachang dong gamanu Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Garwid gana pangchorale Garwid gana pangchorale Garwid gana pangchorale Yel jang sakyen nurbu Garwid gana pangchorale Garwid gana pangchorale Garwid gana pangchorale Yel jang sakyen nurbu Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama وهامي كهولي يزنسو وهامي كلب يتكفى وهامي بزدش من اللاسينو وهامي عنكتوني يدفى وهامي شي مدي ملوى 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 شي مدي شي مدي شي مدي شي مدي ملوى شي مدي شي مدي شي مدي ملوى Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Karya yang soza pirkai teron Kadida ya nung jitnu binti nuri Namo biyane chachang dong gamanu Chakwara yang soza pirkai teron Kadida ya nung jitnu binti nuri Namo biyane chachang dong gamanu Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Chayezga Pirkina Pirkina Pirika Chayezga Pirkina Pirka Chayezga Benkimun Chayezga Amerika Chayezga Obama Garwid gana pangchorale Garwid